Delaware's a crappy
Achoo!
Delaware's a crappy place. I wouldn't want to go there.
Hey guys, we're in Texas! Yeehaw!
So, hello everybody. We're back.
We're still stupid.
Speak for yourself.
Like the greasy sex offenders behind the leave beside you, we always come back.
God damn it. You know, one day I do plan for us to start and get through without in the first minute me rubbing my head and going, God damn it. But guess what?
That day will never come.
It won't be today.
God. So today we're going to have a guest star with us whenever he gets here.
He'll tell us all about his channel.
It'll be great.
Yeah, she's playing a game I wanted to try and play.
What?
Faster Than Light.
16-bit.
Overhead chip. It didn't look that bad.
Yeah.
Though you sound like you have like some reservations about it.
I mean, awesome. I really want to play it too.
He's playing it. He's like, I played it. It was fun. It was great. I should try and play it. And I was like, I got a shitty computer. And he's like, oh, if only you knew a computer guy who could custom build computers for everything you'd need. Of course, referring to himself. And I was like, of course I do. Let me get Daryl on the phone.
How is the old master of Chuck E. Cheese?
Well, he's mastering it. I mean, there's been no news stories about anyone like going on a murderous killing spree and slaughtering children, so I imagine he's taking it one day at a time. One day at a time.
I'm holding out hope for that day.
I don't need any more sob stories, damn it. I have enough time fitting in society as it is.
You need sob stories. It'd be a great story. All of a sudden you hear is it Kitchener?
I think it's Kitchener.
The Kitchener Chuck E. Cheese was the site of a massacre today.
Shout out to that Chuck E. Cheese. By the way, I shouldn't probably go there anymore.
Right, yeah.
No, I don't think he'd ever go. Okay, I don't think anyone should be going crazy in general, but he's fixing games. So he's not really dealing with people.
Legit.
Yeah.
So he probably gets to sit in like a back room just playing games or doing nothing until someone's like, knock, knock, knock. What is it? The pinball machine's not working. And then he grabs his tool belt and he saunters out.
Yeah.
And he
Cursing
sees,
Bob the whole way.
he sees that person dressed as like Chuck E. Cheese, laughs on the inside a little bit, then laughs on the outside quite a bit more.
Because at least I'm not that guy.
Fixes the pinball machine, and all the children are happy. But not really, because how many children even play the pinball machine?
Me.
You're
not a child.
Well,
I'm a
technically
child
he's a
on
child.
the inside.
Yeah, but that's something you have to come to terms with yourself.
Yeah, we can't really help you through that one. Sorry.
You can't really walk into a place that has like an adult and child menu or adult and child prices and go, I'm a child on the inside, doesn't that mean I get some sort of discount? Because they'll stare at you and go, no.
No, you can get the
that
child
episode
menu,
of Fairy.
and you can get your small mac and cheese or your grilled cheese sandwich if you're at McDonald's, which is literally 2 chunks of bread and cheese in between. They do serve that.
Yeah, but you can buy that for yourself because it's like a kid's thing you're buying at a fast food restaurant. So the thought is that, hey, you could be taking it to your kid or picking up for your kid. You show up for the movie theater and you're like, I'll have 1 child, please.
Well,
the movie starts in 20 minutes.
And there's 20 people behind you.
And they're going to be like, well, don't you want to take it for you, sir? You'd be like, no.
My child will be coming here soon.
Even though I'm pretty sure you can do that with the computer machines, I'm sure you could put in senior and pay a discount and give it to the people. I'm sure they'll never even look or care. They'll be like, yeah, Lord of the Rings 3.
Man, if you went to go see The Hobbit, you had to go choose your seats for the 3D 480, like the 48 frames per second version of The Hobbit at the Mountain Cinema one.
Yeah,
you
for
had
the
to pick
first
your
show.
seats.
What do you mean you had to pick your seats?
I mean, there was this magical machine that, like on the airplanes, you had to pick your seats.
Yeah, they
Why
have
is
that.
that not on vibrate?
Because I forgot.
Apparently. No, but I know Cineplex does that, but I only know that for the VIP shows. You're telling me they were doing it for the regular shows?
No, they do that for pretty much every show that they have a chance of selling out.
Oh.
Because if they have a chance of selling out, you wanna like pick your seat so you know that 50 of you can all sit in one row.
Yeah.
Or something stupid like that. So that's why no one douchebag is just going to be standing here and going, I'm saving these seats. And it's, yeah.
I hate that. And then they never have anybody come and...
Something stupid like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could show up and someone could say, I'm saving these seats, and you'll say, too bad. And they're going to be like, no, I'm saving these seats. And you'd be like, what are you going to do if I sit here? Complain? Go tell someone, hey, I was sitting in this seat saving the other 6 for my friends. Where are your friends? Well, they're not here yet.
Well, they're not.
Well, this is a pointless argument.
Yeah.
Now, let me continue on my way and go back to my buttery popcorn. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Yeah, buttery popcorn.
Delicious.
I do like how they have the edible oil product button now.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
That made me wonder why I even agreed to, like, butter a couple times.
Yeah.
And they're like, do you want butter in that? I'm like, sure. And then you get the butter and you walk and go, oh, butter flavor. Damn it. Oh, this is just going to be super buttery now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, soaked.
How do you
it
like
doesn't
your
even
pop-
get it wet. That's the thing.
Mushy.
It doesn't even get it mushy. It just gets it greasy.
Yeah.
So gross.
But good times.
Yeah.
Yummy popcorn. I should probably get myself an air popper and get a box of old popcorn from Checkers.
Yeah, but you can't put the oil in the air popper.
No, but you can put the kernels.
Yeah.
You can put the oil straight on the popcorn.
That
Sounds terrible.
would be disgusting.
Sounds like a legitimate terrible idea because it's not... The oil doesn't, like, give it... The oil cooks the popcorn. Oil cooks the popcorn and gives it its flavor. So if you're taking something like oil that cooks the popcorn and gives it flavor, and you just pour it on the popcorn, that sounds like it's going to be awful.
Also, the salt inside of the the kernel package would be bad for your popcorn maker.
Ah, you sift that out real quick.
You know what's,
Or
you know
you
what's
could
better?
just
You
buy-
just buy the fucking kernels from the store. If you have an air popper.
They're like $1 for a kilogram of them.
That is the point of an air popper. My grandma had an air popper.
I have 2 of them.
Well, my grandma doesn't live in her house with her air popper. I don't know what happened to it. I'm a little sad.
Yeah, that's kind of crappy.
It is. No, it was the best. It was like, you get the air popper, put the giant bowl, let it all pop out, then maybe make a little bit of butter and just pour it on. You're like, delicious.
Yeah.
And the butter that like doesn't go into the kernels all sits at the bottom, and your last ones you're like just like soaking up the butter into the popcorn. You're just like, this is so bad for me. Yet.
Oh.
Yes, I'm gonna make another batch right after.
Man, sometimes. It's hard to judge how much popcorn you're going to make with an air popper.
That is true. Unless you've done it enough, you're like, and you actually take time to measure. But who does that shit?
Pour.
Yeah, pour. Yeah, it looks roughly enough. That's like the same fear with other things too, where it's like, you're popping the popcorn, it's filling up the bowl. Oh god, it's not stopping! Someone get me another bowl!
Yeah.
But then it stops at the last moment, and you're like, ah! I am a champion.
Yeah, it's the best feeling in the world, man.
You are a king.
Yeah.
Among kings. Among men.
Yeah, you're king among men. Alright. Cool.
Analogies. Anyways, so I was going to explain who you know the guy on the Toll Drama Island.
Oh, yeah.
So Christian Vitanza. I'm just gonna wait for you to be done all your.
Yeah,
Okay.
Artie, the stealthiest motherfucker around.
Okay, just so you know, Artie is drawing up some D&D plans, whilst also half being in this conversation. So
It's a dwarf fortress.
it's for D&D though, so my D&D plans is correct.
It's a dwarf fortress.
God
It's the
damn.
best.
Yeah, okay, it's very blue.
Green.
Whatever.
Blue is lucky, damn it. If you're gonna use analogies you don't understand, use them correct.
I do know them. I just can't ever get the blue and the purple green correctly.
Green is best, red goes faster, blue is sneaky, purple, or blue is lucky.
Ha! You tripped on your own shit.
That's because I'm saying I'm fast with chocolate in my mouth. Also, I just spotted a plushie NCC 1701.
There's probably 2 of them back there.
There is, in fact, 2 of them. That's awesome.
Squeeze the middle.
Oh, man.
I bought one for myself, and then for Christmas, one of my uncles and aunts
Got you one?
Yeah, got me and Cynthia technically one under the rules of our stocking stuffers. Anyways, going back to Total Drama Island. So I have the first season of Total Drama Island, which you couldn't at the time buy in Canada.
Which is weird, because it's set in Canada.
I know. I remember I had this whole conversation with them, because I met the 2 guys who I can't remember their names, and Christian Potenza. They were all at a table discussing it. And, yeah, exactly. For whatever reason at the time, you couldn't buy Total Drama Island. Like, you could buy it off of eBay, but they couldn't sell it in Canada for licensing issues or whatnot. Sneaky. Sneaky! Yeah, so this was at Fan Expo, I want to say 3 years ago. You wouldn't have gone anyways, but sure. I could say 4 years ago, 2 years, some amount of years ago. And when I showed up, I was like meeting them all, and I was like, oh, nice to meet you, because I had met Christian Potenza before. I'm like, oh, this and that. And they're like, well, we're having a draw for the first season. And it's like, you can buy tickets and whatnot. This much for this much, and this much for this much. And the guy I was standing beside was like 6'3", dressed like a hipster, but had a fox tail and fox ears.
Oh, God. He was a hipster furry. God help us.
And he bought himself, I'm guessing, a roll of like 20 tickets. And I bought 3.
Nice.
I bought 3, and other people must have bought other ones too. So like they were like, oh, the draw's happening in like an hour or whatever. So I was like, okay. So I bought like 3 tickets. This guy bought like 20 and whatnot. And I went over with my girlfriend to like some other side of the room. And when it came to the time to draw, I looked over and I could see them drawing. And like I started to read the mouth of the guy who was reading the numbers. I'm like, huh? Wait a minute. I was like, that's mine! Came like running over. Hipster Fox, not impressed. Not impressed in the least. Because he had these like strings of tickets.
He was like, I will win this. Little does he know that Sod's Law indicates that he would not.
But so like I won it, and then they
signed it.
Christian Potenza signed the front of it, and then he signed the inside with the other people so that the signatures wouldn't get lost. And I got that, which was awesome. And then they took a picture and they put it on like their blog or whatever. Equally cool too, I guess. But Christian Potenza, Canadian actor, been in so much shit you don't even realize. You know the Listerine commercial? Remember the Listerine commercial with like the guy with the overzealous Listerine guy and a toothbrush?
Yes.
Christian Potenza was a toothbrush.
Yeah,
He was a toothbrush. He was the voice of Chris in Total Drama Island. He was the voice of Jude in 16. He like that Fido commercial. It's him again.
Yeah.
Like there was like a Taco Bell commercial. He was in that. Like he does a lot. He does like so much voiceover work.
It's good work if you.
He does. He's got it, and he appears in like a few, I think, actual movies too, not like high scale ones, but
like a few B movies.
Yeah, so but and he's like just a nice guy to talk to because like how he talks, how he sounds in commercials and everything. That's how he talks. It's pretty funny. He was also in like a Tostitos commercial too, when he shows up and everyone's like, "Get out."
I remember that.
That's him again.
Nice.
So like I said, he's got his own little work he's done that then.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is cool.
It is weird how you couldn't have bought the first season outside of...
Like, they were licensed. I remember they tried to explain it to me, like, it's so many years ago, so it was interesting at the time, but currently, I couldn't remember that detail saved my life.
It's kind of like the Netflix thing, though.
Yeah.
In Canada, because there's so many licensing...
Yeah.
Canadian Netflix sucks. Well, it's getting better.
No, I'm not going to say it sucks.
It's getting better.
It's mediocre.
It used to suck.
It probably used to suck. It's mediocre now. Because it's not awful, because there's not a whole lot of places you can just have a lot of titles on demand for you to watch. It's just, yes, I want to watch newer stuff. We don't have newer stuff. You don't have these things. You don't have that thing. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
America.
Man, I listened to American podcasts, and I was talking about all the sweet shit they have on their Netflix, and I'm just like,
Yeah, now listen to a Canadian one. Let's hear the sound of Canadian Netflix. Oh. American Land is fun.
Yeah.
Like that's why
everything's cheaper down there.
Everything's also just like you can also find more fun things too. Like that's literally one of the exciting things when I go to Dragon Con in Atlanta. Is because there's always a Walgreens, like 7 minutes from the hotel. Always hit up at least twice, looking for fun things.
Looking for stuff. Yeah.
Like the Hawaiian Punch, the blue and the green packets for Hawaiian Punch. I found them there. And
I can remember blue Hawaiian Punch.
It's so man, and there's like a corner store that we at the hotel we like seem to be staying at from now on. They carry like the big jugs we can buy there too. We would have had a better time last year, but the hotel we bought, which was the Days Inn, which became the Hotel ATL, they were renovating in that, and half the rooms lost their fridges and microwaves. And we got a room without a fridge and microwave from the year before when we had a fridge and microwave. It was terrible.
So you went there with all this perishable food that you could have...
Well, we didn't go there with the perishable food, but, like, we have, like, our little traditions. Like, we always go to another, like, Chinese restaurant that's, like, 4 minutes from the hotel, and always order, like, this big dinner, like, 4 big things that we'll eat, that we'll never finish, that we always then bring back and eat through the rest of, like, the weekend.
Yeah.
That we always have, like, something like that. But then, like, yeah, we couldn't do that, and then we couldn't even buy, like, cheap stuff to use because we didn't have a microwave.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, it did suck. Yeah. So we were promised when we left, though, that the next year all the rooms would have.
They're renovating it, so inconvenient at the time. But what are you gonna do? Hey, you guys hear about the people who were down in I can't remember if it was like Mexico, Jamaica, or Cuba. One of them like tropical destinations, 5-star resort, like penthouse suites, had a peephole. So funny.
Well, what?
I heard nothing about this.
Oh yeah.
So right now you are currently the leader of this. Tell
Excellent.
us more.
But all right, so it was a news story. There was a couple who were down in some tropical locale in the Gulf of Mexico somewhere, and they were staying in this really, really nice place in this suite, and there was a peephole. Yeah, that would be the pair of them. Going from...
in their bathroom.
Yeah.
Of their luxury hotel suite.
Yeah, right into their bedroom. And they were so angry. It was so funny.
Well, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Wait, from their bathroom to their...
Yeah, there was... Their bathroom was right up against a maintenance closet type thing. So someone had chipped a hole so they could see the bathroom.
You can see the hole right here. There's a picture of the hole as well. So there's like a...
the marvelous internet.
Yeah, so there's like, I guess, a pipe or wiring or something's coming out from, I guess, the inside of the wall to the outside of the wall, and there's a hole that looks like it's maybe an inch extra around, so you can clearly look through and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Sketchy. I'd be a little angry as well.
Yeah, well, I'm sure... No, there's nothing you can say. You would be angry. There's no way to laugh that off at all.
No, that's invasion of my privacy by some sketchy maintenance dude.
Clearly James Bond was there a month before spying on somebody.
No, James Bond would be using awesome cameras.
That see-through walls or something.
Glasses. A pen that turns into the binoculars with X-ray vision.
Who knows?
And heat sensors.
Also a grenade.
And a Bunsen burner.
Yeah.
Or whatever, plot-solving MacGuffin it needs.
Yeah, plot-solving MacGuffins, man.
How many plot-solving MacGuffins have you been using recently?
A few.
That's what I thought.
They're useful. However, if Far Cry 3 taught me anything, I definitely want to go to the South Pacific as my vacation locale. Apparently, I'm going to, paradrop onto what is called an abandoned island, but is most clearly not, because it has roads.
And people?
I
don't understand how you can keep calling that abandoned.
Yeah, so they paradrop on the abandoned island, and then clearly I'll become a badass warrior, murderous guy.
Or you'll get shot in the throat. And someone else will get to have the fun adventure. Arte.
Yes.
Yeah. I would hope
I was saying you. I know you're getting you're in depth into that.
We were using you as an example. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think an island that has lots of like docks, and buildings, and antennas, and a population, and possible trading and whatnot. What do you really call that? I'm pretty sure someone would have spotted that by now.
Yeah.
Especially since there's smokestacks releasing smoke.
Yeah, and shantytowns. Yeah.
And the military's going there.
The military there.
The pirates were like quasi-military.
Yeah, well, the pirates were the main enemy.
There's pirates, but yeah, there's still military.
Oh, yeah, that's who I mean. Like, not the pirates, but the other guys who are actually in uniforms that you parade around for a little bit.
That guy stole one of my fingers. I was sad.
That bastard. Luckily, you had a quick time event knife fight where you blacked out and murdered everybody.
Yeah.
And apparently apparently there's two good people here and one evil, one of us. I'm not gonna say who's evil and killed all their friends.
Oh, I went through and killed all my friends again.
Well, not the first time, though.
Yeah.
The first time is the real decision. You're like, well...
Not really. The first time was the decision. I already knew what would happen if I did the other one.
Right, because I told you, didn't I?
No, because I knew from watching something else.
Oh, you see, in my defense, they never said thank you for rescuing them.
I think they did.
I didn't remember.
I'm pretty sure, like, after you rescued them the first time,
they didn't give me sex for rescuing them.
One of them was a guy, and the other one was your brother, and the one was your girlfriend who probably did give you sex in one of those cutscenes you don't remember about, and the other one was the girlfriend of your damn brother.
Who might have given you sex as well.
Yeah, and none of them gave me sex. The crazy chick gave me sex.
Yeah, and then she up and knifed you.
After she gave me sex again, so...
You got sex from her twice, and your life ended. If you kept your friends alive, Lisa would have given you sex for, like...
At least another 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, hey, babe, remember how we were all gonna die? But we didn't, because I saved us all?
You want to feel my muscles?
Check out my sweet tattoo and murdering knife.
Check out all my wounds I've gotten. I keep pulling bullets out of my arm like they're nothing.
I never even had to do that. I never got in firefights, because fuck that. I just let myself die and then restart and go through it knife only. True test of your skills.
I played like I would play, and that's sniping from a distance as much as I can.
Oh, fuck, I sniped everything from a distance.
Oh, yeah, me too. Well, I did that as well, but I felt like John Rambo 2/3 of the time, because I was running around in the jungle killing folks with a bow. It was pretty badass.
And a knife.
Yeah. I fucking hate Komodo dragons.
Those are easy to kill.
They hate you, too.
Yeah, until they sneak up on you in a pack of 3 in the grass.
Oh, they never snuck up on me.
No, they snuck up on me all the time.
That was the hilarious thing. I don't think any animals ever snuck up on me. Except for when I was specifically, like, looking for them. Then maybe. Because I've been driving around everywhere.
Oh,
it's
see,
so
I walked
easy.
everywhere.
I drove a lot, but I probably walked as much as I drove.
Actually, I walked everywhere, then I got the wingsuit, and I just jumped off things and wingsuited everywhere. Wingsuit and the infinite parachute.
Yeah, but still, it's hard to get into the air.
No, it's not.
You have to find a glider.
No, you don't.
Huh?
You have to jump off a moderately steep cliff.
Well,
and then you can just wingsuit along the ground, provided it's not even a steep cliff, just a steep hill. And then you can just wingsuit down, parachute, and then go. You can not have to touch the ground for most of it, because it's a big... the second island, at least, is covered in mountains.
Yeah, true.
So you can wingsuit everywhere. It's great.
I think the only thing that ever caught me off guard was I got attacked by an alligator. That legitimately
the
startled
crocodiles?
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when I was off looking for packages. When I had to take a damn tracker and look for packages.
Wait, which one was that?
It was like, I don't know, this guy was like, I think UFOs, there's a UFO dropping things.
Oh.
And he gives you like a tracker and you're just looking for like packages, I guess a plane dropped. Again, to this apparently desolate island that no one knows about, but it's getting mail.
Yeah. Yeah. It was occupied by the Japanese forces for a while. You have to find all their last letters home.
Well, I got
There
16.
is
There's 20 letters.
Yeah, there's 20 letters and there's 20 memory cards, but there's like 168 relics.
180 relics, I think.
Yeah.
There's so many relics, and then you buy the map that tells you where they are, and then it's still not that helpful.
Because it tells you where they are, but 2/3 of them are underground, so you have to go find the cave entrance to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there actually any point of collecting all of them?
Yeah.
Achievement. There's an achievement for catching for getting like 3/4 of them.
Yeah, like 80%.
Because they probably realized it'll take you fucking forever and make you go nuts getting every single one of them.
I bought a map so just I can get the special sniper rifle, which wasn't that great anyways.
Dude, that sniper rifle was awesome.
It didn't have a silencer on it.
That's because,
you shoot one guy.
Yeah,
you don't use it to ambush guys.
Yeah, that's not an ambush weapon, man. Like, I think I said it before. My layout was a shotgun, an assault rifle, and both sniper rifles. One silent and one for going loud. If I don't know how I would shoot people is with the silent one. If that didn't work and they found me out, I'd switch it to the fucking big one and be like, let's play a game. And if that didn't work, assault rifle. And if they're even getting closer, knife. Fight and go to a shotgun.
Yeah. I just use it to shoot at vehicles. Not even occupied vehicles. I just run around shooting vehicles.
I see.
Just because I like to watch them explode.
Really? I like waiting for like a good bunch of people, get to a turn, kill the driver, have the vehicle go off the cliff. Lol.
Yeah.
I really enjoy driving vehicles in that game because it's actually like kind of fun. I don't fuck up with vehicles.
See, I have terrible luck with vehicles. That's one sect of video game playing. Any video games, I'm kind of shitty at.
How did you play Saints Row? That game is so much driving.
I said I'm kind of shitty. I've also played Grand Theft Auto, which is driving.
So basically, you're shitty at both games.
No, I'm good at both games. I'm just shitty at the driving aspect for the first, 2 or 3 hours. I'm not very good. But
no,
then
I will be with it. There's a good time. Like, I'd be on a bridge, and I'd correct too much and go off the bridge.
Yeah, in Far Cry...
I went off the bridge once, tops.
Yeah, Plus, I just like the walking around. That's how I find all the collectibles. Like, I found half the relics without the maps.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
I haven't even used the map yet.
I bought one map.
Yeah. I hate that music.
That's the thing.
Well, you guys hear it 180 times.
I know.
I bought one map and that was it. I got all the things.
Yeah.
And my layout, I like my layout. It's a silenced sniper rifle, a silenced assault rifle that does one shot at a time with a scope.
Wait, hold on. Hello?
Hey, Justin?
Yeah?
Yeah, I think the door's locked.
93 Spadina?
Are you at 30 Spadina?
Yeah, this mailbox has your name on it.
Oh. I'll go down and let you
I
in.
guess Jessy did terrible.
I unlocked it. I opened the door.
Well, then maybe my mother came in and locked the door while going to her place. Anyways, I've set Jessy down.
You coming down? Okay.
Someone's coming down. It's not me. Okay, bye.
What's up, Artie?
Not much.
No, yeah, not much.
He's doing some D&D.
Oh, I see Scott's trying to steal my seat, bastard.
I see he's moving you too.
God, what a dick.
Oh, I can definitely tell they knocked over some power bars here.
Don't worry about it.
You've missed the explanation of all the power bars. I don't have an extension cord right now, so I'm just leaving it with several power bars.
Like 6 power bars just like lined up coming up.
Yep.
Well, I mean there are maybe
Checker
like 2
style.
extension cords.
Yeah, like at work, I just trip over yours all the time. Oh, where you used to sit.
Yeah, I really want to go in. I really want to go in just to see how it looks now, because I hear it's really different.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
I said it
It's a
before.
disaster.
I love my lame pun. Go to Checkers. You simply just don't walk into more doors.
Do you got any water or anything?
Well, we
I
have.
forgot to bring beer.
You forgot to bring. Ah.
Yeah.
I have
How's
water
that
from a
work?
tap, or
We
I
have
have
fine,
several
fine-
drinks.
Sugary consumables.
All right.
Also,
sounds
water
good.
from a tap.
And a half-eaten
But
rabbit.
hey, it's getting close to Easter, I think.
Is it now?
I don't know. I don't have kids, and I'm no longer. I don't have kids, and I'm no longer like a kid to my parents. So I don't know Put down Jesse's balls, damn it.
Stop
No,
playing with
don't
my
play with
balls.
his balls.
What?
Oh, God. He'll...
Scott, stop tickling my... Stop playing with my balls, Scott.
Keep them together the whole time without messing up.
And you're supposed to... Yeah, you can't hear the chime either.
God damn it.
Bang! What the hell was that?
So anyways,
Right.
so Scott has entered the scene.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Goodbye,
Stop.
Goodbye.
Now he's leaving.
Got here, goddamn. We had to send him down to open the door. You have to stay for at least 5 minutes.
You're obliged.
It's been 5 minutes already, I think.
No, it hasn't. Are you kidding me?
Maybe you've been outside for 5
Are
minutes.
you living in like game time or something? It's been like 5 minutes. It's been like 1.5.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto 3's game time.
It's been close enough.
Every minute is an hour.
And you never sleep.
No, God, no.
Who never sleeps?
The guy in Grand Theft Auto 3.
Oh, I was gonna say I already passed out today.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, you did.
It was a long night.
Because you were supposed to be on a date. Because I
Yeah.
asked you to come to this, and you were like, I got a date.
Well, I
There's
said
gonna
I
be
worked
girls.
something out, and then it started like snowing, and it's like slushy, really bad out to go.
He was shoveling water.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like half... It was like half snow, half puddle.
Give me some of that ginger ale.
Ginger ale?
Yeah.
So would you like orange?
I don't
Sprite?
want orange mouth. That's the one thing I love, Orange Crush. But the one problem is it gives you an orange mouth, and even the teeth, you're just like
But every colored drink basically does that. Does that, does.
Yeah,
Dudes
dude,
does.
that.
Right. Which reminds me, I have to
Fulfills me.
apologize again.
Why?
Well, because...
Did you sniper shoot someone or something?
Shut up! God damn it! Because the second recording of this that was absolutely terrible, where I had to apologize for my stupidity of continuing saying sniper shoot, when no one was ever gonna hear. So now I gotta apologize again.
I like how you have a sweater under the mic.
Hey, it's isolating the microphone.
Per se.
I'm sorry, we all can't wear headphones like you.
No.
Where are my headphones? Oh, no, there.
Right there, with your ball.
Just start putting on music, whatever, guys.
Yeah, fuck it all.
I'm done with this shit.
I'm pull Artie. Just not paying attention at all.
I'm paying attention.
No, you're not.
Yes, I
I
am.
already do something.
Did you even know that Scott came in?
Who's Scott?
Exactly.
That's what we thought.
So we were actually talking about you before you
Are
got
you
here.
making a 3D movie? Are you watching movies now? Is it 3D?
No, because
This
those
is a
don't
3D
work.
TV, yes, but you need to use these swagging ass TV.
I like how it has a PlayStation symbol on it.
That's because it's a specific PlayStation TV. You weren't around for the first podcast where I went through that already.
Yeah. You have a PlayStation TV, but an Xbox underneath it.
Yeah, well, that's because I have a
PlayStation right there.
PlayStation over
Oh,
there.
okay, I didn't see. I
Because the
thought.
PlayStation's hooked up to the PlayStation TV, and the Xbox is hooked up to the other TV, so I can watch videos as I play games, as I go on the internet. So basically, I don't need to ever talk or see anyone ever again.
Yeah.
I like
But yet I do, because I like social interactions.
I
Who the
like
hell
this.
like that?
This little setup you got here. You got
Yeah.
the marshmallow thing.
Yeah, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Sexy.
Star
Not
Trek
the Marshmallow Man. Marshmallow Man is holding a sexy lady. just
Hey,
want to name that out.
No.
Sexy lady! Oh, don't throw anything at me.
Oh, please don't do that. I'll start throwing things. Or the original 8-bit Star Trek.
Oh, that's just good.
I found that Niagara Falls, and I had to get it.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
awesome.
It is. I do enjoy it.
Did I see Spock like 3 times?
No,
you
this
probably
is a
see
lot of
Spock-
Vulcans.
Well, you probably
Oh,
see
yeah.
Spock and Evil Spock. Or
Evil
Mere
Spock.
Spock, because...
At the
Did the
bottom.
Mirror Spock just have a goatee?
Yes, that's how you know your Spocks. Good Spock, no goatee. Mere Evil Spock, goatee.
Does that one have a joint in its mouth?
No, I doubt there's some marijuana being smoked in Star
It isn't Lord of the Rings, where everyone's smoking pipe weed.
Where'd you say you got it in Niagara Falls? You never know.
That's true. Hey man, don't hate on the pipe weed. Finest weed in the Shire, don't you know? Actually, I saw a news article, not the article, but a news story yesterday about synthetic marijuana and how it's becoming an issue.
Oh, the
An issue in which sense? An issue of how great it is, an issue of how popular it is, or an issue that it's gonna kill you dead?
2 of the 3.
Well, the government owns every patent on medical related to marijuana.
Yeah, no, but this isn't. This is like, and they're not marketing it as technically medical or as synthetic marijuana. It's like have you seen the K2 stuff you can buy in stores now?
What, the mountain?
Yes, the mountain. You can buy the mountain in stores.
Okay, wait.
No, it's called K2, and it's supposed to be like an herbal incense type thing, and you're not supposed to smoke it. It says on the package, but all it is just like leaves with synthetic THC.
Is this also coming from the same people who write on Q-tips, "Do not put in ear"? You're gonna do it anyways, but we're just gonna put a label on to protect our own asses.
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about stuff that you can buy in the store, like salvia?
Kind of like salvia, but
there is salvia in stores that's legal, which just gets you fucking.
What's your
fucked
channel
up.
again, Scott?
My channel?
Yes.
The Nation X.
The Nation X?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I was gonna say no salvia. It's usually the same high as marijuana.
No, it gives you a stronger high than marijuana.
Well, no, the synthetic stuff gives you the same high as marijuana.
Oh, okay.
But no,
Well,
salvia
see,
gives
I
you a
can't
salvia
find
trip,
you.
which is just 15 minutes of...
Yeah, tripping balls and hallucinating.
And then
waking up to being like, what just fucking happened?
Yeah. Waking up to being like, why is my face bleeding?
X, like the letter X?
We should probably get some of that.
So it's The Nation, capital E, and then just lowercase x. I think you'll see a face.
Yeah, there we go.
Indeed.
You'll see some bald man.
So
I have now subscribed to the channel.
Oh, great.
I'll subscribe to your
I
channel.
was supposed to have one of today, but I passed it asleep, and I got so much video to be editing, I fucking swamped with it.
Vertico's Let's Play.
What are you let's
Faster Than
playing?
Light Part 2.
Is Faster Than Light a recent game? I feel like that's an old game.
It is. It's an oldish game, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it reminded me of another game that I
It's
thought...
so fucking fun. Oh my god.
I really want to play it. Where do I get it?
Oh, Steam.
Steam.
Oh, it's so fun.
But I think you can buy it without being on Steam.
Maybe.
If you go to the actual Faster Than Light webpage.
Yeah, you might be.
I think you
able to,
can.
yeah. I just know.
I'm kind of watching it right now, and I'm really hoping there's like no audio playing. No, it's not. You can't hear the audio. So apparently,
it's just going in through the mic.
Yeah, well, it's trying to play through the headphone jack on the mic.
I looked. It's alright. And then it was like, there's your ship, and God, you're being chased, and whatnot. I can't close this X. Oh God, I made it bigger.
Oh, what's going on? Panic! Panic!
I think I'm yapping right now.
Probably you've just like this is great for like just an audio thing right now. We're talking about a video and staring at it. Here, let's transcribe it.
So there's a screen.
pretty much I'm like, what am I doing right now? I haven't played this in a little bit. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
now.
you know what game I thought it was? Because there was a game. It's called Star Command, and it was supposed to be out for I think for the iPhone, but they wanted to change the... Like, I just asking you because I wanted to add your channel. Because also I was going to bring it up. Scott has his own channel.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Ain't he special?
Yeah, shut up, Artie.
Wow, aren't the unimpressed voice...
Aren't you the most social person around?
Damn right I am.
It's because he's losing right now in this game. He's playing himself, and he's like, damn it, I'm losing.
No, I'm forging maps here.
Yeah.
I like to think when one plays with himself, there's always a winner in the end.
No. When Artie
Win or lose, you're a winner.
when Artie plays with himself, nobody wins.
Well, I mean, there's no reproduction of little Artie, so...
I bet you were thinking when you bought that helmet, you're like, oh, I hope it fits me.
No.
No?
I
It's
bought
just a
this
case?
helmet years after. Like, I got this helmet last Christmas.
Alright.
Scott is pointing out...
A novelty Master Chief helmet.
Yeah, it's a collectible one that came with Halo 3, where it's like you get the helmet, and if you remove the helmet, there's like a base where you can put games and shit.
You put all your stuff.
And you can remove the screws and put on the helmet, and it fits a kid's head. But I'm pretty sure the visor you can't see out of.
No.
Yeah,
So-
it's just a piece of... No, you can't.
You can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we
said,
know you can't.
We can't.
That's
You
what
said
we're
you're
saying.
pretty sure. I'm saying you can't. So there's no debate here going on. I tried.
Well, you know, if you start scratching, might get clear enough. You know?
He is the master debater,
CLR.
so...
Artie is the master of debating.
Wait, you guys even got all laptops here? I don't have a laptop here.
I don't have a
my laptop
laptop. I have a
wherever I go.
computer that...
Smash!
He doesn't have a laptop.
There goes your laptop.
He's got D&D books. He has
I
a
have my laptop with
He's
me.
using my Dungeon Master's Guide and probably Monster Manual.
It's warming my crotch. Golf.
It's another thing I was
later.
talking to you about in the van when I went to go do a job. And that tabletop. Have you seen that?
Which tabletop?
It's a tabletop show. Yeah, it's the same people who make the Guild.
Oh.
One of the people from the Guild actually does it, and it's a really interesting show. They play all different types of board games and stuff like that. They record it just to show you what it's like.
Yeah.
And you can go and play them if you like them. There's so many. They got like 19 episodes now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tabletop. Wait, I watched that because that's Will Wheaton.
Yeah. Well,
Why didn't you say Will Wheaton? You're talking about
I
tabletop.
forgot his
and
name.
thought
I
it was-
forgot his name. Okay.
Oh God, stand by.
by.
I can't talk.
So
to you.
you've
Forgot
seen
what-
that, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. They play some pretty fucking sick games. That I'd love to fucking play.
Well, see, that was actually one of the fun things about Dragon Con, is that they have one of the hotels, Dragon Con. Have I told you about Dragon Con before?
No.
It's like, Fan Expo?
Yes.
It's better than Fan Expo, like Fan Expo in Atlanta. It's like 4 hotels.
All right. So that's where you go every year.
That's where I go when all you suckers are at Ribfest.
Yeah.
What are you
I-
talking about? I didn't do Ribfest last year.
Yeah, you went up on a trip with Mark, didn't you?
I went with Mark, and then I went with Jeff, and we first I went up to North Bay, came back to Hamilton, and straight away went up to Windsor. Not even stopping and having a shower or anything.
Who showers? This is
No,
checkers
but
for
like
the smell.
one of the hotels there, like the basement is dedicated just to basically board games.
That's pretty sweet.
An entire basement. So like you go to one section, they have like board games that you can play if you pay a fee, like $1.
Mhm.
You can play like they have like just rows of board games that you can play before you maybe want to go buy them. Then they got like D&D, but then they have like the other like Warhammer, other stuff like those kind of tabletops. They have like 17 different kinds all hanging around. They have action clicks over here. I subscribed to one of the newsletters because there was a game I played called, I think, The Kingdom, and it was kind of a quick, interesting game that got put out by some company no one's ever heard of.
Yeah.
And it's like you get to like put houses and they have to be adjacent to everything.
Well, maybe in the gaming community, people have heard of the company. You never know. Like in board gaming community.
Maybe, but I think they're more obscure. I don't want to call it the hipster.
Well, the whole thing is not like people every year go to Atlanta to try these games. This is a good site to check out if you ever want to play good board games.
I did watch them play with Colin. I remember the one I really remember watching was the one where he played Colin Ferguson. It was a train one, and had to build like a train empire.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
It was. Sure, it was a train one.
Yes, it was trains. I remember it was like America.
Yeah. Only in America.
Yeah, and you had to like build like a train empire. You had to like go from city to city, and you got cards like where you had to like go specific routes or go from one city to another to get more points.
Okay, yeah, that sounds interesting.
So like they played that. I think Colin Ferguson won after bitching and whining the entire game. He was like, "I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm
And he probably
there's
dominated.
so many. There's like I can't remember all the ones that they play, but all those games that they play look so interesting. Like they're just like so much fun. Like their latest one was the Dungeons and Dragons one that they not Dungeon was Dragon Age one. I think
Dragon
they did.
Age one.
Yeah,
Wow.
and they play it, which is like it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, like
Yeah, I would imagine.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's a Dragon Age board game. It's pretty cool. Make up stories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
who would enjoy making up stories like that?
Oh yeah, you make up your own little stories of who you are, your character, and stuff like that. Everyone enjoys that shit.
Yeah.
Other than a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Indeed.
Wow, I see you've taken quite a stance on this already, and screw everyone else.
Yeah. I like how Justin's not even looking at it. It's something relevant to his interest.
I see. It seems to be some sort of Halo battle.
Yes. With the background that I have.
I don't want to say it's Master Chief because it could just be a Spartan.
It seems like some sort of people wearing some sort of helmet, and looks like there's metal things flying out of these other metal things. And interesting
Talking
enough,
about bullets and guns.
there's a big metal thing behind it. Looks like it's about to blow out some other big metal thing.
I wish you were a sportscaster with those kinds of analogies.
Man, you'd be the best sportscaster. And then some things happen, and then some things
So
happen.
some stuff's happening right now. It is so interesting to watch. You should be seeing it. That's right.
Why
you
aren't
should
you
be seeing
here?
Why aren't you here?
sportscasters. Some of them get to me. Someone called one of the hockey games. and he was just being... I think most people do it too, but they say things that I don't understand why they say them. I was trying not to call him out, but it's the guy who does the announcing for the Bulldogs.
Oh no, he's
Well, I mean, there's some things I care about. Like, he's talking to me about, he was saying stuff about, like, you know, percentages, the last couple games, injuries, this, that. It's like, all important, all that. And he's like, all right, and here comes the face-off. The Bulldogs will be going from the left side of your radio to the right, wearing their standard white jerseys with gold and red trim, and the other team is wearing their standard black jerseys going from right to left. Like, that never comes into play. Yeah. He never says, and they're breaking from the right, going to the left side of your screen. Like, he says it, and then it never gets brought up again. Yeah. Like, why do I care which way they're going on my radio? A. Why do I care what they're wearing? B. It's radio. I can't see anything. Yeah. Like, I was saying, that would only be interesting if they get to the point in technology where, like, when a play moves, the voice moves with it.
Or where the thing we call radio has this little box that you can see through. And you can actually watch them playing.
Yeah, it's
you don't hook up your radio to your stereo, to your 7.5 surround sound. I
see. What is on the right? Is this Warhammer?
Yeah.
Ah. Good. Where's our star bases? Not putting those into play?
Apparently not. I don't care. I'm just laughing because this is hilarious.
Really? I see there's a Star Destroyer on there too, I believe, wasn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so why are you asking where's my Federation? Where's your Empire now as well?
I don't know. I didn't make the picture.
Well, don't bring it up.
Found the picture.
I see a lot of people with this HP laptop. What is it? It's just a DV6?
I can't remember.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Better smash it open and see.
It's not a bad laptop.
Does everything you need to do.
No, a lot of people have that HP DV6. It must have got, like, pretty cheap throughout the years.
I got this for like 800.
Yeah, it's average cost for those laptops.
Yeah.
People think it's a gaming laptop, but it isn't.
No, it's not a gaming laptop. I use it as a gaming laptop.
I've seen a legitimate gaming laptop.
I've used legitimate gaming laptops.
Yeah, they catch on fire if you're not careful.
Oh,
yep.
But they're still fast, but still crap. I hate Razer. No, I'm not saying I hate Razer. I like Razer the stuff, but I don't like their computers at all.
Well,
Intel.
Should one day this ever get picked
He's
up
looking
beside
up a Razer
more
laptop, isn't he?
I was actually gonna. That's the only one I really know of. But I was gonna say, if this ever becomes more popular than 3 people listening to it that aren't related to us in some way, Razer will now never pick us up because of you, jackass.
Yeah, you dick.
No, you guys. It's my own opinion that I don't like their computers. You guys may love their computers.
The opinions of everyone on this is their own opinions.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Sponsors. Hey, sponsors.
Yeah. But, if Razer ever comes by and hooks me up with some shit, I know on my channel, they're trying to get a sponsor with Razer right now.
Ah, good, so keep just bad-mouthing them.
I'm not bad-mouthing them, I swear.
By the way, this is awful. But if they want to give me something,
they'll be a lot less awful.
I don't want to say, I think, money is bad, but if someone wants to give me some, I might think it's better.
I might take it.
You never know.
What would you do if you won millions?
If I won millions?
Okay.
Throw pennies.
If you won $10 million, let's just set it as a number.
I'd buy you a camera for your mic. Then it could be video.
Here is my finger to describe how I feel about that. I'm sorry, I don't want to have everyone with their own headsets.
You don't need own headsets. Why do you need headsets? You don't need headsets.
Why are you mocking my mic then?
I'm not mocking.
No, he's not mocking the mic. He's saying he's gonna put a camera there, so we can be a video podcast.
Yeah, but who wants to see our ugly mugs?
That's true.
That
You have to understand. We're pretty not attractive.
Oh no.
I mean, Scott.
We're totally sexy.
Well, Scott's kind of attractive.
It's just a camera on me.
Well, I am very tall, dark, and handsome, provided I'm standing on a chair in a room in the dark, and I lie.
Provided I'm on a chair, the lights are off, and no one's here. I can be whatever I want.
Besides, the current way this is set up, I think one camera would not do, considering we're in a U.
Yeah,
very
the whole
poor
thing is
U.
this would have to be kind of switched around a little better.
No, everyone would have to sit over
No,
on this side.
no. Don't overcomplicate this. Just get one of those 360 degrees Google cameras.
No, you don't need a three. You get multiple. You can either get multiple cameras
Or have a camera right there. And then we can
And
all
where
just...
we're pointing at is at the window.
It's at one definite end, and we could all just turn and face that.
And keep the blinds open so the neighbors notice how we're just gesturing at their house.
Are these the ones that are sniper shooting people?
Yes, these are the ones that can sniper shot people.
From 2 kilometers away.
Oh, is this your chocolate bunny?
Well,
Sorry, I've moved it over here.
Well-
no, it's kind of everybody's chocolate bunny. Would you like a piece of the chocolate bunny?
Or
It's
just
the chocolate
take a
bunny
bite.
whore.
No, I had Maltesers earlier.
Maltesers.
Did you have the Reese's ones?
No,
The
I
Reese's?
just had plain.
Yes, I eat them all the time.
So delicious.
Oh.
If you have the chance to buy the Reese's Maltesers.
Why, they like Reese's Puffs?
Yeah,
and
like, well, they're like
chocolate?
Reese's. They're chocolate with like
Fucking
peanut
Reese's.
No,
butter.
the
Shit.
Reese's peanut butter cup, but in ball form.
Like the
No.
Reese, like they're like the Maltesers. They're
Oh,
a ball
no,
with
there's-
chocolate.
yeah, there's
but the
peanut butter.
insides are like Reese's peanut butter.
Oh,
cups.
yeah. I've had those, yeah.
Well, then
No,
why you gotta let
that's
look on
not
your
what
face?
a Malteser is. though. A Malteser is it's like a fucking little piece of whatever
Toffee.
it's called. Yeah,
Toffee.
surrounded in chocolate, not peanut butter surrounded in chocolate.
Yeah.
It tastes so
That's
much
what
different.
a Reese's Malteser is.
What's that a Reese's Malteser? They're called Reese's Bites.
Why is it toffee surrounded in peanut butter, then surrounded in chocolate too?
Ah, it doesn't really
That'd be
matter.
interesting.
That would be pretty tasty though.
Yeah.
I support that scheme.
So if Reese's
yeah,
is-
God damn it!
listen
Stop
to this.
whoring yourselves.
Yeah, look, Hershey's. If you take that idea,
If it's not patented already, I am patenting.
Sorry, they're
Patenting.
Whoppers.
I'm gonna patent it now.
It's not a Malteser. It's a Whopper.
Mm.
Whopper Reese's peanut butter flavored ones,
Oh,
which are
okay,
just
well.
like Maltesers, but
oh,
delicious as fuck.
I just had.
They
Have
must
any
have
of you guys ever
they,
had
see, they must
the-
have got the idea, and then Reese's is like, "Fuck, we want that idea," and they're like, "Well, if we use Reese's peanut butter and chocolate, these things
You
could
can
be
rip
better."
off anything though, and just if
No,
you eliminate like one key component.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
usually
you
make
can't.
those shit taste like crap.
But
it's like Pepsi and cola, or Pepsi and Coca-Cola.
They're made by the same
They
company.
taste different.
What?
different.
No, they're not.
Pepsi and Coca-Cola.
It's a giant conspiracy. You just don't realize it. But Pepsi and Cola are made by the same company. They just thought the best way to sell more than having one brand was having two brands fight each other.
But they're more. It's more than two. Yeah, two companies.
Really, Pepsi and Cola are like the Pepsi.
Yeah, but
Pepsi and Coke?
It's like
And
Cola.
Coke.
It's like Coca-Cola. Like, yeah, well, you don't call it Coke. It's not like we're doing blow here. It's Coca-Cola. I
Well,
don't know why people call it. Coke.
Well, you might not be doing blow here, but
Justin, this is Joe.
I might have missed out on some.
Flying off the walls.
But no, seriously,
I was wondering why
Coca-Cola.
you guys all look
and-
all wired.
I look all wired all the time. Well, with all the Coke we have.
Clearly, with all the coke we're doing every day.
But I mean, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, those are the big companies that do the drinks. They're like the only companies that are big and giant.
What are you talking about? Cots Cola.
How
No.
popular is Cots?
It's Canadian. It's fucking delicious too.
Yeah, it's just because
It's
it's delicious.
probably delicious
and
doesn't mean it's
and it's
popular.
Canadian, so there's
But
its
it's
downfall
cheaper.
right off the bat.
But it's
So it doesn't get
cheaper.
outside the borders
But
at
it's
all.
cheaper
Yeah,
too.
that's true.
Yo, man, you buy for you pay
And
like,
Fuego, yeah, but I mean, there's a
Oh
whole
man,
lot of
Fuego is not good.
pineapple one.
It's
you
cheap.
said Fuego.
That's
Yeah,
a Fago.
Fuego.
Whatever it's
Fuego.
called.
Fuego.
Hey, Fuego.
Yogo.
YOLO.
YOLO.
I called the guy out on that yesterday.
Oh,
it was
yes.
hilarious.
What?
Or not
On
yesterday,
YOLO?
2 days ago. Yeah, me and Scott. We had to go to the Horseshoe Resort up in Horseshoe. That's
Right.
apparently the name of the city was
That-
Horseshoes or whatever.
Is it Sudbury?
It was outside. It was
Barrie?
north of Barrie. We passed through Barrie. It's an hour and like 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
Well, when you're heading home at like midnight
Okay, yeah. that's
and you've
kinda
been working since 11 in the morning.
Your
Alright.
foot's
It
to the
gets-
floor sleeping.
Yeah, and you're like, yeah, and you have to bring the bull and the rodeo roper upstairs. It's kind of awful.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh
but
yeah,
no,
we had to go upstairs. I forgot about that. Oh. that was-
yeah. No, my arm was actually legitimately sore.
Even bring it down felt harder.
Anyways, it's terrible any way you go.
Any direction.
But it was just the part that, like, you know, there was this party going on, And they're trying to convince all these people to get in the bull, and everyone's having a great time. And I'm sitting there, so like, yeah, run the bull. And the one guy, like, we're talking about people in their 40s, is like, he's trying to convince apparently one of the shy girls. He's like, you should get on the bull, man. It'll be fun. Hey, man, you only live once. And I literally stopped and turned and went, did you just go YOLO? Did you just pull a YOLO? And he was like, alright, you caught me. I just did a YOLO. I was just thinking in the back of my mind, dude, you are like in your 40s. YOLO. I feel like YOLO is the opposite battle. I said this to, who was I saying this to? YOLO is, yeah, YOLO is the opposite battle cry to what it should be. You only live once should be the reason you don't do stupid things. Not why you do them. It's not like, should I jump off this bridge? YOLO! No!
I shan't be doing that. I only live once. I'm not gonna be suicidal.
I'm not gonna be suicidal and jump off this bridge. I'm not gonna go and specifically go out for the running of the bulls when I'm out of shape and overweight and will be gored and trampled beyond belief. I'm not gonna go and sip on some drink while doing 60 in my, like, drift and turns.
I want to intervene, but I really like these glasses.
They're sweet glasses.
They look like a Coca-Cola can,
yes.
But they're glass.
Yes, I have... These are actually from my landlord. I had 6, I have 5, because one fell off a table and I was very sad.
Jesse, why'd you break it?
I had nothing to do with it.
That was all me. But yes, they're pretty sweet. They are pretty sweet glasses. They are glasses the exact size of Coca-Cola cans. And they
feel the same. And
yeah, they feel the same and that. They are pretty awesome. I got those from my landlord as like one of the housewarming gifts when I moved in. So it was pretty nice.
Apparently you have a cool landlord.
She is. She leaves me the hell alone and comes by when she needs.
Yeah, she's great. She just leaves me the hell alone.
I don't want someone prying into my life.
Yeah, that's true.
That is the whole reason I like living on my own. Because I don't have to explain myself to anyone.
A lot of us shouldn't fucking bother until you call them or they want rent.
She probably wants... I think I do need to give her some checks for, like, the next year's rent. But I mean, like...
I think I owe her some money.
Well, she's got money, but I'm sure she wants more of my money. It was like, I don't have a problem, but, like, I wouldn't want her, like, being here every day, being like, oh, how are things? I'd be like, they're good, they're the same as they were yesterday, and the day before, and the month before. They're good. It's fine.
The thing is, it's not my landlord. Does your landlord live downstairs, though?
No, my mother lives downstairs.
Oh, there you go.
Which is even hilarious. More hilarious.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's weird. It's like split up, eh?
Well, I live in a house, and there's 4 floors to it. When I came here, I originally looked at the basement because it was like a 2-bedroom, but it's like not that great.
Who lives in the basement?
I kind of like the basement.
His mother. Well,
his mother.
My mother has the first floor, which connects to the basement, and so she rents out the basement as well, which she uses to store all her stuff that she doesn't use.
She gets 2 floors.
Well, I could have, but she pays extra. I could have probably the top floor too if I wanted to pay extra as well, but I don't really need to pay extra because I don't really need it.
Yeah.
Top floor.
If Cynthia was moving in, then I'd probably go and get the upper floor for more room.
But is you guys living here?
Just me right now in this place, and my mother lives in her place.
Well, you used to live somewhere else before this, didn't you?
I lived with my girlfriend's mother in the father's house in Burlington.
Okay.
I wanted to live on my own, so I moved here because I was working 2 jobs in Hamilton, and getting a place for equivalent money in Burlington would be so much smaller.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty good size. I see that you have
Is this the first time you've ever been to my place?
Yeah, I've never been here.
Well, good to be thrown in right off the bat. You can't take a tour or anything. By the way, there's also a Halo sword behind you.
Fear it.
This thing here?
Yeah.
Oh,
man. I was wondering what was stabbing me.
There's a lot of Halo-themed things.
Better bring it out and stab someone.
Yeah, it's kind of obligatory.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's an actual...
Yeah, it's a sword.
Too bad it doesn't go shing, shing.
No, in fact, it'll just do this. Shank! Shank!
Shank.
Yeah, that entire shelf there is nothing but Mega Blocks. Halo Mega Blocks.
Halo. Yeah.
Hey man, they wanted to pay to have the license, not Lego. So
And then you have Despicable Me.
that's actually Cynthia's.
Yeah.
It moons people when I turn it to the outside world.
Often.
I love this lamp. It's just like it's not straight. It's just not supposed to be straight. It's like, I'm gonna be
I bought the
straight
lamp
here.
because it gives more light to this room when I need it.
Yeah.
Which I bet it's never on.
I've turned it on. Just I don't need light right now. What I need to see, I can see you. I can see you. I can see you. I can see you doing nothing
And
productive.
not contributing to the conversation at all.
Artie.
I like pancakes. Do you guys like pancakes?
Oh man, I love pancakes.
I do love pancakes. I like crepes better though.
So what are you drawing over there?
He's drawing up
Map.
plans for D&D.
Yeah, he's making a map.
See what happens when you
Let's-
miss the first 30 minutes of something?
Okay, I passed out. I wake up. I got no text from you. I'm like, oh, are you having the thing?
Well, that's because I assumed you were still going on a date. Okay, don't go all Bob on me, but like I should have texted you and been all like, "It's still going on."
Well, I
No,
told you
you're-
to text me.
I don't remember
Anyway,
that. It was a
that doesn't
public
matter.
meeting.
You
I was like,
didn't
it's
even
wrong.
first time ever
Text
relevant.
me
We
the
will
day
fill
of.
you in on how it's going.
I told him text me of the day of, but I passed out, so I most likely wouldn't have even got the text. And you would have been like, well, fuck Scott. Don't
Yeah.
care about him. Who gives a shit?
We were gonna wait, but then we didn't.
Well, actually, we were literally about to start until you text, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Whoa, whoa, Scott just texted me. We have to put everything on hold until I find out what he's saying."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Okay, Scott's gonna come. Do we start or do we wait?" Fuck it, we're starting, and Scott will just make the appearance.
All right, so he already explained the map.
No,
Well,
he
he didn't
never-
really explain. I just,
I just want to. Can I see these maps?
Oh yeah, of course.
Let's see what they think.
Well, you see, I'll tell you the story what happened.
Oh God, no. Maybe I'll tell it. No, we gotta get some Artie content on here. So. God help us all.
Me and Jesse are in a D&D campaign, and the game that we're in, it's not going very well. Because you see, we're kind of poor.
It's actually getting better.
It's getting better, but we're still poor and insignificant. And you see, there's plenty of ways that we can make money. And since my dwarf, I'm playing a dwarven cleric. He's playing a wizard who is totally not a dragon.
Not a dragon.
By the way, spoiler alert, if you don't like Dungeons and Dragons, you should probably skip ahead 10 minutes. Continuing on.
Moving on. So, yeah. We also have this elf who's pretty rich and doesn't like sharing. So she doesn't care about us.
Sounds like a dick.
Yeah.
Yes.
That it's a she, I guess.
Yes.
Yes.
So
She is indeed a dick.
she bought a vineyard, which is not going to make a lot of money, but she's not going to share the profits with us. And we share every single thing we find, so all the loot we find, all the swords, gold coins, or gems, we sell it, and we share the money equally. No matter how much you contributed, pretty much.
Equal shares.
Except you don't share with her now.
No,
we still share with her.
She doesn't help her. Anything she finds, she doesn't give you anything.
The thing
but you
is-
still share with her.
Yeah.
Well, otherwise we'd be dirty hypocrites for complaining.
Yeah.
So.
She has
YOLO.
she has 1/3 gold pieces.
333,333.3 repeated.
Sounds like quite a bit.
Yes.
That is a mighty mountain of gold.
Okay.
That is quite a lot of gold because, like, the most we have at a given time is about 20,000. Like,
She has 33.
if we save up and like
333.
get very lucky, we might get to 50,000 each.
And she has.
So why did you lose it all the time? What, to eat? And...
Well, you buy things.
You buy things, and like she gained that much money just.
Yeah, but she
Randomly.
she came into 500,000 gold pieces and has just not spent very much of it, and doesn't help us out when we need money. So, anyways, we set up this. She bought this vineyard thing, so we decided to go on our own underneath the vineyard to make this underground fortress that Artie is currently.
Building under her place.
Yeah, we were
One
thinking
day
of
it
completely
collapses.
Yeah, we were thinking of completely undermining it, but then that didn't.
No, so yeah, right now I'm drawing up a map for a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful dwarf fortress city thing.
That's what he's calling it, the Dwarf Fortress City.
It's gonna be the
Thing.
dwarf fortress city thing.
That's a sign too.
The dwarf.
Well,
fortress.
greetings and welcome, visitors,
Why do you call
to
it
the
fortress
Dwarf Fortress.
and
City
Why is it
thing.
fortress and city? Why just not fortress or city?
Because
Why both?
it's a fortress and a city.
Because it's a bit of both.
Yeah, he didn't explain. It's both. It's like a fortress, then below a city.
The plan is to have a nice little palace for us, the adventuring party. So me, the wizard, the barbarian, if
But
whoever's...
what if there's no rock or anything under there to support? What if it's just...
Okay, he's making this up on the fly. He's building it out of his mind right now.
I
There's
know.
going to be everything that he needs to make it.
Okay, I was just saying...
It's not like fucking Minecraft.
What if
where
you
it's
had
like,
to do a
I hope I
problem?
dig down and don't find a giant hole. Ah!
Yeah,
That only happens 2 out of 3 times.
My leg.
Yeah, the idea is that, first of all, I'll explain how we're building it. So we find there's this magical item called the Lyre of Building, a string instrument, which
A
you
lyre.
play it, and every 10 minutes is equal to 100 men working for 1 day.
Which
Which
is
is
something Bob could use. Hi-oh!
you can only play it once a week though.
Oh.
Like, but if you actually like good at playing instruments, so we hired a bard, you can play for 12 hours. Now 12 hours of playing is
Oh god, he
giving
mapped
you
Approximately.
approximately 5 million cubic feet that they can dig out.
A day. Or week, sorry.
Wait,
Oh,
dig out and build?
Well, dig out, empty out, and then the way we're doing for the finishing is...
Because we're building... This entire thing is underground.
Yeah, so,
So
deep enough...
digging
so-
out is building.
Yeah,
We're just going to dig out a giant hole and then make levels?
No, digging out levels.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Because that way you'll have, like, bedrock layers straight up. With columns and whatnot.
Ooh, columns.
That
And
way you don't have
whatnot.
to... Yeah.
Ooh, whatnot.
And so, one person can dig out a 9 by 9 foot cube per day.
Mm-hmm.
Or, we assume, finish a surface area of a 9 foot cube, like, so carve it out fancily.
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of reasonable.
I think it's enough for you to... No.
Yeah.
This
So-
is interesting.
So yeah, so that's 5 million cubic feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's giving you, let's see. At 15 feet high, you will have 350,000 square feet area. That's at 15 feet high. So now I'm redistributing all of that into a castle,
Into map form.
into map form.
Alright.
Then, after a while, like, because already like 2 weeks passed, so it's twice that amount of work has been done.
Yeah.
So, I have to like redistribute it and whatnot, so we'll actually have something. Then after the palace is done, with like all the useful shit that adventurers need, library, food, treasure room, training room, stuff like that, throne room,
Ooh,
you know,
a
useful
throne
things.
Throne room.
Then we're gonna start
Interesting.
continue making the guy build, and
Mm-hmm.
he's just gonna carve out a city, which later we're gonna populate with like dwarves or oppressed creatures of all sorts and flavors. That's where the like fortress and city part comes in.
Mm-hmm.
So fortress is in, so you can't go in and kill them, and city parts it's a city.
And there's one thing I've learned. Arte often fights for the oppressed.
No,
No, Artie fights to oppress. Don't kid yourself.
I know.
no. Because if we do that, then mostly dwarves, we can give them jobs. Because if a dwarf is not building and it's not working, and not building something dwarf-like, which I'm playing a dwarf,
Happy.
he's not happy, and continuing to do that produces erectile dysfunction, sickness, and pointy ears.
Okay, I'm gonna go ask for the monster book on that, or the player's handbook, where I want to see when a dwarf isn't fighting, it becomes it gets ED.
Yeah.
I want to see the fucking book on that.
Or he sprouts ears.
Yeah. This went from canon to non-canon very quickly.
Well, those are common known facts.
Oh god damn it.
No, they're common known facts to Artie. Artifacts.
Anyways,
Never
continuing
mind.
on
Anyways.
after I've interrupted.
The
Pretty
reason-
much any sickness that happens is erectile dysfunction.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, erectile dysfunction.
Why do you think it's the only thing we've like cured? In the great scheme of life, what is the one thing we've cured? I can get a boner.
No matter what.
Anyways, so
That's 'cause not all
after
hard.
they like a big sufficient city is dug out, that'll get profits to us, which will fix our being poor problem, because minerals, gold, silver, mithril, gems, all that stuff that you find in the ground.
Ooh, you could dig all that out.
Yeah, you
Make
dig
money
all that
from
out.
it. Okay.
That's the first thing. Second thing, then later you get dwarves to actually manufacture those things into other things. So you save them, you give them shelter, you give them food, you give them a purpose. They're happy.
But
Since-
so
yeah.
how long would this take to do? This whole thing.
Couple of weeks.
Like yeah, like so like
Weeks
All of
real
it.
time
Yeah.
or D&D time?
Yeah, real
Oh yeah.
time.
Oh.
Oh, like, to write out a map, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, call it like 2 days, like a day maybe.
Yeah, it'll take a day to actually do like a week's worth in D&D.
Oh no, that's completely dependent upon.
That's completely, yeah, how fast we're moving.
Yeah.
It could,
The time scale is
yeah.
whatever you want it to be.
The time
Alright.
scale works like this. Alright, so you guys are gonna walk that way. Let's see, encounter. Alright, you make it there safely.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are we gonna do now?
I don't know.
Well,
Be
I can't do
creative.
anything
I
till
still
the
don't
next
know.
day, so later that day.
Yeah,
Ta-da.
the time scale is.
Yeah, it switches.
Meanwhile, back at stately Wayne Manor,
Yes, pretty much.
Yes, because we spent a lot of time at Stately Wayne Manor.
unbeknownst to our heroes, but beknownst to the rest of us, the Joker is hatching an evil plan.
Again?
Looks like you
I
guys
thought I
have,
killed
like,
that fuck.
a little fest of
Oh, toss me a pack of those.
That's him. That's him, because when he thought I drove my car, because Cynthia has the car.
We started off at my house watching
Right.
Lord of the
my
Rings.
phone.
I went and watched, as I haven't seen all
Hold
of
on,
the
can
Rings.
you pause that for a sec?
No, I can't pause nothing.
Oh, can I
You
mute
have
it?
to answer the phone and sound like a
No,
tool.
you just leave the room.
Hello?
No.
Are you talking to your mother?
Yes.
Oh, this ought to be hilarious.
30. Не съедай. Я сейчас приду домой скоро. Пока. Пока.
Goodbye.
Пока.
Bye.
Пока.
Bye.
Пока.
Bye.
Good. Oh, look, I got text messages. Somebody likes me. It's my girlfriend. Yay.
Yeah,
I don't believe it.
So
What are we
tell me-
podcasting about?
Tell me about
Stuff.
this girlfriend.
Yeah.
Actually,
She's from America. You've never met her. Don't worry.
It's Emily. You've met her.
She's totally real and not made up.
Anyways, so
He has a
yeah,
whole song about it. It's called His Girlfriend Who Lives in Canada.
the whole plan of
Her
like
name is Alberta. She lives in Vancouver. She cooks like his mother. Sucks like a Hoover.
so yeah, the
So now we're
reason
just telling you right now we live in Russia.
the reason why I want to fill the place with oppressed people and stuff like that, because we can get them to work, and then we can
Exploit them.
not
Yes,
exploit
that way
them.
we can exploit them. Yes, exactly.
It's exactly what's going
That
on.
way we can make a society where that will be safe, so people will want to
give
live
them a
there.
home, some food, and you make them work their asses off.
Yep.
So
No,
what was this whole thing about driving a car?
Oh yes,
You said you got like how'd you guys get back here?
we walked.
No.
The
I
furthest
don't live very.
ever...
I live like right up the street.
oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah, me and him live so ridiculously close together.
And then
I
Artie
brought my
lives.
car. I live a little far.
Well, okay, basically I usually have my car, but I was feeling generous and let Cynthia have my car for like the next few
I'm gonna
days.
steal one of
It's
these.
fine
Hey,
because
what
I'm
about-
not needed to work for like a couple days. So I'm like, it doesn't really do me any good. 'Cause I can stay in my house or around my house and content and be happy.
Alright, you don't want to go out and do stuff?
I went out. I walked to his house.
Mm.
That was all the outdoors I needed.
Yeah, because it's fucking shitty outside.
And then I watched Lord of the
All week it's gonna
and I
be-
watched Lord of the Rings,
I know.
the first one, and they did enough walking for me for the rest of the day.
You
What do you
want?
some coke.
Coke? I don't know if I have the Coke.
You have the coke.
You have the Coke.
It's over there. I'm lying down here comfortably.
Artie, you lazy fuck.
But anyway, so like
Who
so-
did the walk? The Lord of the Rings walk thing. It was
Rooster Teeth.
yeah, it was Rooster
Everything
Teeth,
is
yeah.
often Rooster Teeth because me and
That's all we
Jessy
watched.
watch a lot of the Rooster. I
Yeah,
watch
same.
a lot of Rooster Teeth
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, you know what? A shitload of people watch Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, I know.
It's part of Machinima too, isn't
I don't think they're part of Machinima.
it? Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they're their
Part
own
of
channel.
Machinima was smaller and stuff.
I'm pretty sure they're their own channel. They don't need to
They're
be.
their own company, but they're part of Machinima too.
Mhm.
I think the guy that owns Machinima. I'd have to look it
No,
up.
Bernie Burns doesn't own Machinima.
Bernie Burns has a lot of money. He's not like some.
Yeah, I know, but I don't
Right.
think Bernie Burns owns Machinima.
No,
they
he
talk
owns
about
a part of
Machinima.
Machinima.
It may be part of Machinima, but Bernie Burns doesn't own Machinima. Okay, Rooster Teeth's maybe part of Machinima. But like like I know a lot of stuff comes under Machinima, that like Machinima picks them up to
help them.
Yeah, which isn't really that helpful in the end, anyways.
Yeah, it is. Machinima's rich.
Yeah, Machinima's rich because they have so many like
So
different
content
Yeah, they have so much content that they just throw out. But like you're like a person just starting, you get picked up by Machinima. They're throwing your stuff out with newer stuff that's coming out with the older stuff people are watching. So it's still just a crapshoot whether you actually get hit or not.
One
That's
problem
true.
is I can't spit them apart.
Yeah, no.
Tell me more about your first world problems.
Hey.
I can't. This delicious
Stupid
treat. I can't spin
Oreo
it.
cakesters, you can't spit them apart.
Can't separate my Oreos, man.
Yeah.
I want to lick the center before I dip it.
I really wish I had a glass right now.
Would you like me to go get you a glass?
Yes, please.
God, you're needy.
Yes, I am. I asked for such basic things.
Okay, his problem. You can't find a place to put
You're
them.
playing fucking Minecraft? God damn it! We're not that interesting enough for you?
I've been keeping up with the conversation as well, my
That's true.
Yeah, I totally forgot where we're at.
That's true.
So pancakes or crepes?
I thought crepes were just thin pancakes.
Kinda, but they taste...
They taste better. I like them.
Yeah, I like crepes better
Or
because
flapjacks.
it doesn't...
You get them like the big glass instead of like a nice little Coca-Cola.
I probably couldn't find it.
Yeah,
They're the like if they're not the first few that I have in the front, they're hidden in the back.
and I don't feel like digging. But yeah, like,
Yeah.
Everything's burning. Got one.
shattering glasses.
Damn it.
Found it. But yeah, like I don't know. Like to me, crepes. You don't just eat a crepe just like, oh, here's the crepe. You put like ice cream
Flapjacks.
or like
You at least put sugar inside of it.
yeah, you
And
put
then you wrap it up.
yeah, kind of.
Well, you gotta love your waffles.
Everybody loves waffles.
I do have a waffle maker.
I'm
Is it a
jealous.
Belgian waffle maker?
Yes.
Oh, bitch.
I'm jealous. Jealous.
Infinitely jealous now.
Now you gotta have a waffle podcast, like, waffle time. And we'll record it.
God damn it! Now like you're still every time you say things, I feel like you're ripping off Rooster Teeth because I did a pancake fucking podcast 2 podcasts ago. Stop ripping off other people because I don't want to get yelled at.
What was my other time that I thought of something that would rip off? This is the first time. This is the
Also,
only
a
time. We were just
waffle-related
talking.
podcast would be good no matter what, because we could just sit here and eat waffles.
Yeah, I imagine that. So let's
The
just
whole
think
thing
about
about
that
them
now.
having
as
a
the-
video podcast, they ripped it off from other people who already have video podcasts. It's the only other thing I've said. And then we were just talking about them.
You're just talking about them.
We all like Rooster Teeth.
I don't know. I know me and you do. I don't know
Good
what these
idea.
two
What's
guys.
a rooster teeth?
Yeah, that's my answer to that question with Arte. I don't know about Jessy. I don't think Jessy likes Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, what is a Rooster Teeth? Again.
Red versus blue.
Oh, okay. I know red versus blue.
Yeah, they're
Is that all they do?
No, they do a lot more.
They do a lot more now.
Alright.
They do live action shows too.
I know red versus blue.
Yeah,
They're
they're
trying to
the guys who did all the Red versus Blue. That's the actual company is Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, weren't they... I thought that
Yeah,
was-
Now they
section of
have
Achievement
now they have Red versus Blue and Achievement Hunter.
Yeah. Well, Achievement Hunter is still Red vs. Blue. It's just a little tiny
No, it's-
office that
it-
like
it's-
6
it's-
guys
it's-
sit in.
It's like,
Like-
no, it's not like a different. It's just a different part of the company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
You got
Well,
Rooster Teeth as a
yeah.
company, and then it branches out to like Red versus Blue, branches out to like Achievement Hunter, branches out to like their immersion shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, immersion shit. They want to do it on TV, but they're not too sure.
Did any of you guys ever watch Arby and the Chief?
I think I tried to watch that, and it didn't go too well.
You didn't like it?
This
I don't
is
know.
2 guys yapping.
What? No,
thought
Arby
it
and the
was-
Chief is...
Isn't it like with 2 characters like?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
2 action figures, and it's
Yeah.
Microsoft Sam and Microsoft, the other one. Can't remember anymore.
That's from Machinima.
Yeah, that is Machinima.
Everything's Machinima
It's
now.
on it's on Happy Hour. Their Happy Hour channel now.
I think so, yeah.
Machinima's Happy Hour.
I haven't
channel.
seen it since, like, Season 3, and I think they're up to, like, Season 6. So-
Yeah, they brought out that new channel, the Happy Hour channel, which has all their little skit shows, like their little animated ones and stuff like that.
Sure.
So that's...
I don't actively go through the Machinima channel looking
like
for
Noobs-
No.
Like
God,
Noob's
no.
Adventures. Did you ever watch that?
No.
No, you never watched Noob's Adventures?
No. Do you guys remember when Epic Mealtime was really...
I still watch Epic Meal
I
Time.
watched it every
Yeah,
once
they
in
got
a
that
while.
Epic Chef.
Yeah, like that. Well, that's what I mean. Like the Rooster Teeth did that as well. Rooster Teeth also went and made a reality TV show
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you missed that as well. It was called The Gauntlet.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's pretty good.
Well, I'm talking to him, not you. That's why my eye contact is at him,
Oh, okay.
not you.
I
This is
thought
the
I-
fucking thing no one gets at our workplace. We're talking to people. You look at the person you're talking to.
Yeah, but we're
Fucking
on a
Bob,
podcast.
fucking
I might as
Bob,
well-
yeah, but you still look at the person you're talking to.
I was looking at you though. I was like,
Now-
Yeah,
now-
I'm looking at him.
This is just a legitimate bitch, yes. But at work, fucking people not looking at you when they're talking to you and they get mad at you when you don't listen to them.
Like especially like Bob when you're in the office and he's like, it's like, you know, you've got Eric in one corner, you got Kenny in the other, you got me over in another, and he's in the center of the room and just goes, "Oh, did you do that thing I told you to do?" And then it's just like quiet as we all look at each other because we've all got things that we haven't done and we're just trying to debate, is this a trap where he's going to catch one of us agreeing that, oh, it was me, I didn't do it, or are we going to play that game of Russian roulette? It's a 3-barrel gun and there's 2 bullets, ironically, because 2 of us are going to get in shit. And then like one person's like, and then eventually it's like, what thing? He's all like, "Oh, that thing with the customers. Yes, it's not me, it's Eric. Ah!"
That thing with the customers. I'm golden. All right.
And then it goes to payment, and it's Kenny, and you're like, "I missed both of them." And then you run outside, it's like, "Best day!"
okay, so
But that's been a constant complaint, is that people just talk, or people just say things, and no one puts like a name or eye contact. I'm not used to that. Like I'm looking at you right now because I'm talking to you. I understand there's a microphone, not where I'm talking.
The thing is, I know you were looking at him and talking to him, but I just wanted to bring up that yes, I've seen that.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
it is.
what I wanted.
I haven't.
Of course you have.
But I remember that. I know you're talking to Jessy, but yeah, I remember.
I don't know. I'm raging again for no apparent reason.
Well, you're raging at Bob because this is all has roots in Bob doing stuff like this.
And the cube.
And the cube, the goddamn cube. So as Kenny mailed those stupid T4s, I was just gonna show up and pick mine up.
No, tomorrow they should be ready.
Oh yeah,
I'm grabbing mine tomorrow.
Yeah, I just was gonna. He had mine ready fucking on Friday. I was like, I'm just gonna show up and take it, but no.
No, he said he was printing them out on Monday, and then he's like, well, of course he's swamped because Bob makes him change everything.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But that's the main important thing. He has to get them out before the end of February.
I know. I got my
It's
other.
the 27th.
I think my other team.
kind of. He has one day.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. Oh yeah, he has one day. So that's why they gotta be ready tomorrow and mailed out.
Sounds like us. Wait until the last moment to swing in. Why do them early when you can put them off and panic at the end?
Yeah, I wanted to get earlier before I can actually just go and do my taxes and get them done.
Yeah, that's what I want because I kind of need the money.
It's because you got a $100 book you gotta go buy.
Who doesn't need the money?
That's true.
It's not $100 book, but
I think that went back to my original question with the whole, like, if you had $10 million, which I think you showed up at and ruined the whole conversation.
yeah. If I had $10 million, if you had $10 million, what would you do with it?
I said millions, and I actually said, like, an amount of money. If you actually had $10 million, would you change your life? Would you do things differently?
It'd be slightly different, yes.
Well, would you like go crazy? Like the people who win the lottery and then go bankrupt.
No. There's 2 different types of crazies. Well, there's more than that. But the 2 main ones. You go, you blow all your money, or you go and you disappear. You don't talk to anyone anymore.
Yeah.
There's those, like 2 type of separate things that happen.
That's because I imagine the people who don't want to talk to anyone are the people who win the money and then everyone's uncle and cousin shows up going, "Hey, can I borrow like 10
it's
grand?"
not that. The hardest part is when you say, like, you tell your friend or something like that, or your mom, and you're like, yeah, if I ever win the lottery, yeah, I'll split it with you. Or I'll give you some of it. The harder thing to do
And then they hold it to you.
If you ever did win that money, if you ever did, would you actually give them any?
Hey,
that's the hard
you know what?
part.
You know what that person's
You had
first
that money in your hands, you're like, I only have 10 million.
You know what your the first person that did that and their mistake is? They told someone their plan. I have a plan in my head of what would happen if I won like a set amount of money.
Yeah.
And guess who I've told? No one. Why? Because I'd like to do it. If I don't do it, I don't want anyone holding it to me.
Yeah.
It's why you have thoughts, why you have a mind, why you have a head. You just don't spew it out and then put it on like
The internet.
blog, internet,
Put on
Facebook, Twitter. You tweet it. Tweet.
No,
If I won money, you're getting
that
some
one guy, he
hashtag.
won,
I'm crazy.
He won the
Yeah.
huge lottery, the really big one, the American one, and he's like, and he
Winning the
shares
lottery
his
in America
ticket,
is shit.
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, if anyone shares this, like 10 people will get $1 million or $500,000.
That's a lie. It's always a lie.
That's gotta be a lie.
Yeah, it's anything a Facebook thing shows up where it's like,
The-
hey,
The thing is,
I
I won
won
like
10
$500 mil. Of course, taxes will drop it down. They only get
Yeah, that's the thing. In
man,
America,
you
it's
suck.
a capital gains. It's 35% taxed. In Canada, it's
You know
just
who else got fucked by like taxes and shit? The people who won the cars on Oprah.
Really?
Really?
Yes. Most people do not know this. I will enlighten you now. When like they had that one show that everyone makes fun of, whatever, when she's like, you're getting a car, and you're getting a car, and you're getting a car, and everyone's getting a car, except for you. You didn't laugh in my monologue.
Really?
Yes, because she didn't. They weren't classified for her tax reasons. They
No,
weren't,
one guy didn't get a car?
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
No, but like for her tax reasons, like they weren't classified as like giveaways.
Mhm.
They were classified as prizes. And in the States, you have to pay money on the prizes that you win.
Yeah.
So basically, people, like some people legitimately had to pay $7,000 at the end of their fiscal year because they got a car.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
suddenly, the government's like, all right, I need $7,000 because you won this car on Oprah. And they're like, I don't have $7,000.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty, and no one really talks about it.
That's what's bad about the Price is Right, though. Do they give it as giveaways though?
No, because they're prizes, or they're giveaways. You don't have to pay taxes on those.
Okay.
But yeah, the same like there's a whole like underbelly. I think the other one I remember is the home makeovers.
Mhm.
Oh,
Also-
you get fucked.
No, yeah, you get fucked because you're like, say you're like a single mother with like 4 kids and you're struggling, and then if people, then like the home makeover people show up, they redo your house, redo everything, and like they give you a brand new house. It doesn't change your situation though.
Yeah.
Suddenly your taxes go up because your property's worth more.
Yeah.
Suddenly you're like,
Wait, your
Like-
taxes go up if your property is worth more?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
you have to pay, if you live on like a crap property in a crap house, you
Same
pay
here in
less
Canada.
taxes than a person living in a big house on a big property.
So if you renovate your own house, there's a possibility that your
Well,
taxes can go
no,
up.
I mean, I'm talking about a major,
Like serious.
like if I go and take down this wall and make this one room into 2,
No.
or 2 rooms into 1, it's not going to do anything. But if I tore down this house and built a brand new one that was like the same structure but different, the prices would go up because
thing is-
because it would raise the value of the property.
So rebuilding.
Where I
Yeah.
live, like the Strip, it's like before the prices were pretty low on their places, and that's why the company, like a bunch of companies, bought a bunch of houses, tore them all down, and rebuilt like condos. And when they rebuilt the condos, the price went through the roof for them.
Yeah.
Like my house when we bought, like if we bought a regular house there, it cost like 200,000. When we bought ours, it's like 236. Now it's worth over 300,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's also the game. Like that's a
The
game
bad
people
thing-
play when they like when they'll buy a house and then they'll flip it around to make a profit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's the exact same thing. Actually, I think that's nothing the same.
That's
But-
one way. But your taxes go up on that property.
Yeah, but
when the
still.
property of the house goes up, the equity of it,
Yeah.
then your taxes go up on it too.
Yeah, but so you've still got this single mother with her 4 kids. Like
Who
nothing's
can
changed for
barely
her. Who
get
can
by.
barely get by in the house in the first place. Suddenly they make the house bigger. They have to pay more taxes and more in their utilities.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people who get the houses made for them have to sell the houses because they
afford it.
can't afford to live in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the downside. Also, Storage Wars. Storage Wars, the original plan with Storage Wars, because it became hugely popular, was they were going to do, like, intros to each unit and give a background on it, but they found it was far too depressing because the amount of people who were selling these units because the people are dead. Or the people
Yeah.
have gone bankrupt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, the Jimmy can't pay money. They're living on the streets.
They
Like,
did.
no-
They do give a brief info about that. They're like, we're buying like the storage of people who left them behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, left them behind in quotation
That's
marks.
why it's all left behind. So like people went bankrupt, people are dead, some people actually just leave them behind.
Well, that's because, like, I mean, technically, if you have, like, a whole, like, shit ton of garbage that you have to take to the dump, that would cost you like
thousands
of dollars, why not just pay $30 for a unit, shove it all in there, and then leave it? Because then it won't be your problem anymore.
Sometimes you only have to pay $1 for the first month. But the problem about it, there's yearly lease.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to pay a fee on top of that if you leave stuff in there. They'll charge you for a fee on it.
Yeah, well, then you just don't go to those ones that dump out your $1,000 worth of shit.
Sometimes it's just all garbage.
Wait, what do they do on Storage Wars?
Storage Wars is basically, it's also been a show that's been called Rigged, is like they go, a whole bunch of people, basically 4 main characters, and a whole bunch of people you never hear from, or hear about, they open up a locker, like to a storage place. They look inside and see what it's in there, and then they bid on it.
It is a blatant ripoff of the show Auction Hunters.
So basically, yeah, like hopefully people pay like hundreds of dollars or $1 or some amount of money to own a locker, and then they
own everything in it.
They own everything in it, and then they take it and they try and flip it and make money on it.
They try, yeah.
And sometimes they win, and sometimes they lose.
And oftentimes it's crappy because Storage Wars sucks. Auction Hunters is so much better.
So it's pretty much just you
Auction
go
Hunters?
and find
Yeah.
random locker that has...
Yeah, like
Well,
storage
you don't
locker.
go and find
guns.
it. You show up at like a storage facility, and they're like, "Hey, we're selling 5 lockers today."
Yeah, they auction off.
And they walk you to a
units.
locker, they cut off the lock, they open the door and say, "Everyone gets to look in it, but you can't go in it, you can't move things around." Then after they're like, "Okay, I'm going to start bidding at $50. Do I hear goes back to our auctioneer talk again. And it's like, and in 5 minutes, someone's buying it for $750.
And then you own everything that's in it, and the game, so to speak, is to make more money on the unit than you spent. Mm-hmm. So you go through it and see if you can find, like, I don't know, the back scratcher used by Lincoln.
Oh, that was on that one episode.
Okay, I blatantly stole that from a Let's Play. From
Let's Play! Now that's also
from
Let's play.
an Alex Kidd Let's Play. Alex Kidd in High Tech World.
They actually also have a Storage Wars board game too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's like you get to put like cards under storage units and then you blindly bid on them. I think that's the whole premise of the game.
That's a terrible game, I would bet.
Oh my god.
You know what game I like? I like when you put down stuff onto a board and then roll dice against each other. Except when Artie's playing.
Yeah, because that fucker has the luck of the devil.
Bring it on, Artie.
Really? Really? We were playing D&D last week. And as soon as we started out, we were like into combat. He rolled 2 20s and almost killed him first chance.
First turn.
It was pretty hilarious. He's like, 20, 20, and then we all started laughing because we knew Artie would roll another 20, and like, it'd be the beginning of the game, and Jessy would be dead off the bat.
He just has to sit there the whole time.
And he changed the dice, and was like, ugh. 19.
Well, I've become so proficient at making characters in that game, I would have been sat up for about 10 minutes.
What are you, Dr. Evil? You lose your mini-me?
But, like, the man should door at will. That's useful.
Yes, it is. Anyways, the people don't really need to hear it, but yeah, like...
I can't believe Price is Right still on the air.
Neither can I.
They're talking about it. I believe it. Price Right is an awesome.
Yeah, I know. Like, but I mean, it's just been going on for so long.
Yeah, it's been good. It's probably like the longest.
But it's still so good.
Well, I mean, some things are so good.
Like what? Like Plinko.
Like some, the Plinko is.
Plinko is like, yeah, Plinko is like one of the fan favorites. Because you know, as soon as they say it, everyone's going apeshit.
But
yeah, Plinko.
I fucking love Plinko.
But I can't.
We act like there's actually like a challenge to it, but really it's all luck.
But really, there's none at all.
It's almost like it's nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Oh, god damn it. Shut up.
What?
You, quiet, nothing at all.
Stupid, sexy Flanders.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing
at all.
What did I just say?
Just a recap.
Just to recap on the nothing at all.
Just to recap what I'm wearing. Nothing at all.
And that's why you're on one side of the room and we are all on the other.
Hey, don't judge. Nudists are people too.
You ever want to go drive by that nudist place up Highway 6?
No, because there's no such thing as a pretty nudist. That is a lie.
You really think
God
that?
damn it.
Yeah, I do. Scott, are you gonna run around naked now? Claiming you're a pretty nudist?
I know, he made me laugh as I'm drinking, and I just go up.
I totally wasn't listening to what he's saying. I just see that. Just.
Basically saying there's no pretty nudists.
Yeah, come on now. That's
It's like Euro road
You're
trip. They go to the nude beach, and all there are just men.
yeah, man. Just dicks everywhere.
So is it a total sausage fest?
Total. 100% sausage festival.
You know, I was laughing that we were talking about America, and we never got into my topic that I just brought up before we even started.
What?
The NASCAR crash.
Oh, right, yeah, the nationwide crash.
Did you see that?
No.
They're really calling it the nationwide crash?
Well,
No,
it's the nationwide series.
Oh.
Yeah, basically nationwide, like the day before the Daytona 500, there was a pileup at the nationwide race, and a car went into the fence. Went into the fence and hurt like 30 spectators.
Ooh.
Like not.
You mean it went through the fence?
No, it hit the fence.
Yeah.
And then, ricocheted off, and I'm sure debris and whatnot came
Oh.
through the fence and a little bit over, and they were talking like I think 40 people may have been. They were saying 14 injured, but I think it went to 30 because people probably walked themselves in or whatnot, and so now comes the huge debate about how we can stop this, how this was a horrible tragedy. No one was killed, and people are like, you should probably sue.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
It's called making money.
Yeah, that's the only reason why people are like, you should probably...
You're sitting next to a racetrack.
Yeah.
With
There is
40
some-
cars doing 210
That's what
miles
people
an
are hoping.
hour.
They're hoping they get hurt without getting killed for they can sue someone.
198. They don't go over 200 anymore.
Really?
Sorry. So you've got... So
Yeah,
just,
it's
let me
not
just-
safe.
Let's just put those odds...
So, hold on. Are you saying the biggest racing thing available, that's the most popular race of cars,
Formula One's.
has a speed limit?
Technically, they can't actually get the... It's called restrictor plate racing because there's restrictor plates on the airflow, so they can't go... No, it's not safe for the drivers to go... It's very, very difficult to survive a crash at 200 miles an hour.
Did Dale Earnhardt die at 200?
Dale Earnhardt died. That's exactly why. That's why they went to the 5th gen. They're called the Cars of Tomorrow, is what they were called.
But today...
Yeah, they have a new set
The
of cars.
cars of tomorrow today.
Like, after Dale Earnhardt died, they switched these cars, and they went to a safer barrier, and they did all this stuff, and no one has even been injured since. I think he died in, like, 99 or 2000.
Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah, and
What's that?
so this year was a big year for NASCAR because...
Danica Patrick.
That's nothing to do with Danica Patrick.
There was a crash?
There's crashes every fucking day. Every race there's a crash.
But, like, there's crashes, and, like, there's, where it's, like, 2 cars, or, like, 1 car by himself, or this and that, like... But the whole thing about this one was that the fact it was, like, a multi-car, like, maybe 20 cars were involved, and 1 car literally got up in the
caught
air, and
hit
went
the fence.
into the fence. A fence that, if the fence wasn't there, would have got into the grandstands.
Why the fuck did they put the fence in?
Because so you can't sue them when a car goes into the grandstand.
No, when a car goes into the grandstand, people die, and that's less paperwork.
That's
Feel there's
true.
more paperwork.
No.
You die, then you are getting sued.
But, like...
If you died at that, they'd probably
They-
shut down.
like,
more,
like,
so there'd be
there's-
so much suing.
I just find it ridiculous.
I feel that there's an implied risk. I think I
That's
agree
what
with
I'm
you.
saying. That's what
There
I was
is
trying
the
to get to
implied
before we had to
risk.
explain it. Like, you're watching, say, 40 to 50. I don't know the exact number, so we
They
can't talk
should
about
do it
that.
like hockey, where they have the fencer, but then another layer back, it's like plexiglass.
There's nothing... Oh, that's just... That's probably not... Like, they have a fence. It stopped the hurtling mass of car from going through into people. Like, it did the major job.
Yeah.
And people were hit by, like, shrapnel and whatnot. No one's dying, and they're like, we should sue. It's like, you're sitting front row at a car race with cars doing almost 200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And most people, like Jesse said, are hoping for a crash.
Yeah.
Suddenly the crash happens. right where you are, and it hurts you, and you're like, I should sue. You asked for it.
No, they're just pissed off because they didn't see it. Like, they're like, oh, yeah, but they didn't get to see the whole
I
thing.
can see the
So they're like, "No, I'm
replays."
suing."
Yeah, didn't get to see the replays. I'm suing.
It'd be like sitting at the hockey game along the sides and getting hit by a puck and going, I never knew it was going to come out of play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, they do say that at the beginning of the game. Keep your head up. Not our fault.
Yeah, like, that's probably what they're going to do with the NASCAR now. It's going to be like...
That's probably like, attention. You may get injured if you sit close enough by the fence.
Yeah, guess what? These cars, they're going fast. They're going to crash.
That's what I hate about
bet they already
NASCAR.
have that.
There's limits on it. I hate
The
those.
thing is,
There's
on
limits on
everything.
everything.
Formula
Not
1.
on street racing.
Well, on street racing, you're
There are
fucking
limits to that,
retarded.
Wait,
too.
on Formula 1, do they
You know what
have
the limit
limits?
is?
Yeah.
Just what you can
Is
do.
it the same?
Yeah. Like,
I know,
when the
Formula
limit
1's
is how
faster.
fast your
It's
car
way
can
faster,
go,
isn't it?
how fast you can make your car go without going into, like, Formula 1.
Artie,
The limits on
those are
Artie,
fun.
the reason why there's limits on how fast you can go on a racetrack is because they don't want their drivers dying.
How about World Rally Racing?
That's
The limit
psychotic.
on that is a little...
That's psychotic.
It's not,
Isn't that the way they drive
people,
through the
like,
mountain-
sit
or not-
on the edge of the road when they come around.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
Those people are victims. I don't feel bad when they get hit by things.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but like, I mean, like, in today's day and age, we're trying to like keep everyone alive as much as possible. So your whole
Yeah.
statement of like sure, whatever, let the
How
speed.
many retarded children are there?
I don't know. You got stats? Or are you asking for like a general guess?
How many retarded children are there? At least one. You're still here.
Aha!
But
Oh, my feelings are hurt.
I can
You mean
tell.
your feeling?
My feelings are so hurt.
I can tell.
I'm gonna go poop myself and write graffiti in it.
Excellent. Go.
Are you gonna throw it because you're Duke Nukem?
That too.
Fuck yeah, Duke Nukem.
Uh,
That's such a depressing game. I'm going to stop talking about it now.
Excellent. Back to the whole. Sure.
Oh, do you want to borrow it and play it?
It's sitting right there. You
what?
don't
The
need
new
to.
Duke Nukem? You
Yes.
said it's depressing?
Duke Nukem Forever?
Is abysmal.
I think it was a pretty good game for what they put out. Because people just nagged them and nagged them and nagged them, but they were shut down for a long time, the Duke Nukem game.
They should have never
the
put it out.
company was shut down.
Yes, I know.
No,
they
no,
should
why
have
they
shut
put them
down
out?
the-
Because so many people emailed like, come on, where the hell's the new Duke Nukem game? It's supposed to come out.
So they took a game.
People had
that
tickets.
wasn't
pre-order
done yet.
tickets still.
So they had a game from a company that got shut down. So then people sent emails to a company that is bankrupt saying, "Hey, we want our game."
Yeah.
And then someone went, "Fuck it, just give them a game." And threw a
Exactly.
game at them,
And it was good.
and it was shit.
No, it was not good.
It has 3 generations of games in it.
Yeah, it
At
is
least.
3. Yeah.
It's like it's an FPS that is just awful.
How
It's a
so?
role-playing
How is it
FPS.
How is it awful? Well, let's see now. You can only carry 2 guns. That's not Duke Nukem at all.
In real life, like, how many
No,
guns are you
you're
gonna
playing
carry?
Duke Nukem.
You're playing Duke Nukem.
This is what you must understand. Everybody went into Duke Nukem expecting it to be exactly like Duke 3D, which was great. I loved Duke 3D. I was so
I
angry.
think it's more realistic where you only hold 2 guns. Like,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
more realistic,
and
but-
that's when games start to get shit.
I don't. Yeah, I
I
have
don't
enough.
know. Trucking Simulator is pretty good.
Yeah, good point. I do like that their trucking simulator.
So you get
I
2
feel
guns.
suitably chaste.
Yeah, but you're saying Duke Nukem. You're telling me that Duke Nukem wanted to go and take a step back to become more realistic. Duke Nukem,
How
fucking
is- how is it-
aliens, wants to take the step back and get more realistic by
How
only
is it a
holding 2
step back,
guns.
though?
Well,
I
it's a
don't
step
You
back from
took
Duke
away
Nukem
things.
formula. Duke Nukem used to be all about, like, fucking Duke Nukem. I can't even describe it.
Like this, the audio, like it's like some of the things he said
It's
just sounded
so
stupid. Like it got repetitive.
It was
A lot of the
always
enemies were
stupid.
repetitive.
All their on, even 3D and like even their
Yeah, but
older
it was
ones.
stupid
It
enough
was
that we.
supposed to
Yes,
be
okay,
stupid.
but it was stupid enough that we enjoyed it.
Uh-huh.
It was stupid enough to enjoy it. No one played this and thought it was stupid enough that we enjoyed it. They played it and said, this was stupid enough that I don't like it.
Yeah, I feel insulted.
And trying to go like, oh well, it took 12 years, the company got shut down, and this and that. At that point, you're just making excuses.
That's why it shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been released. They shouldn't have released it.
They could have released it if they actually like kept it consistent.
Or maybe they could have released it not for a full title price.
Yeah,
That's another thing.
It was so,
$60.
that was not worth my 60.
I'm just saying, you want to put Duke Nukem beside, say, Gears of War or Assassin's Creed or Halo. You want to put those titles
Or
next
Cooking
to
Mama 3.
Or Cooking Mama 3.
But
you want to put those titles all next to each other for the same
thing that
price.
you just put together are all massive multiplayer games.
They're not.
They're not.
No.
They're not. Oh, Halo and stuff has their.
Halo is Assassin's Creed's not massive multiplayer. It's like
No.
I
barely
hate
multiplayer.
multiplayer in those.
Yeah, I never. Well, first of all, I never play multiplayer in any game because fuck that. Interacting with human beings is for losers.
Yeah.
Yet here you sit with 3 of us.
Yeah, I know you're all
Well,
losers,
hello.
and so am I. I'm a self-hating
Why do you
individual.
think we're here right now?
Yeah, we're not at a bar or something.
Because I hate
We're
everything.
not
I'm not
playing
prejudiced.
pool
I hate
and
myself
having
too.
Fun.
Well, I mean,
Whatnot.
we weren't going to say anything, but I do have a sign I'm going to pull down that says, "Welcome to Jesse's Intervention."
Oh, man! Again! The third time this month. I'm not going, guys.
You're already here.
I'm the special guest that came to help interview.
Yeah, he's the
with
one who
me.
could tell you about turning your life around.
Ah, fuck that. I like my drinking habits.
I don't have a drinking problem. I got that shit under control.
The thing is,
I'm pretty good at
the
it.
problem is he doesn't really have a drinking problem because he didn't bring any drinks, did ya?
No.
Exactly.
Every
poor.
requires
I
more
think
walking.
you've been cured. All right.
Perfect. Thank you, Scott.
Being poor.
Being poor has cured me of my alcoholism.
Like
That's all.
Duke Nukem, I will say, was fun at some points, but not enough to save it.
No.
All right. Now enough about this old fucking game.
Oh god.
You know what's a fun game?
Oh god.
Dungeon Keeper 2.
Dungeon Keeper.
No. Yeah. That's a hilarious game.
No, just yes, it's fun, but
It's
that's
fun as fuck.
a rather old game. You know what's the funnest game available? Zork. Fear my text-based interface.
You said that before, and then you said, "Don't go and play Zork."
No.
Zork.
Is there any other new games coming out? Like, not big ones, but like...
Crisis 3 came out last week.
Yes.
Dead Space 3 came out a couple
Which
weeks
Crisis
ago.
Nah,
is
that's
a
like a
good
month
game.
ago. Crisis.
I don't know. I've been playing
Crisis
Crisis 2 like multiple times, and I wasn't making very good progress in it.
No, you didn't like it as much?
It was kind of fun, but it just took too long.
Well, the reason
Aliens
why
and
Crisis
Predators
got
came
so
out.
popular...
Colonial Marine, which I hear is getting terrible reviews.
Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah,
but
I hear
the
it's...
alien,
Yeah,
Predator.
Colonial Marines.
Aliens, Colonial Marine.
Yeah, that
I
one.
heard it was...
It's getting bad reviews.
I heard it was a
alien-
bombshell.
Most alien games get bad reviews anyways.
No, but this one...
Even their
like-
multiplayer-
No, I'm gonna agree with Scott on
They-
this.
Yeah. No,
all
they,
do
they
bad.
all do get bad reviews. But, like, this one has got terrible press. Because they essentially lied to you.
Yeah.
Like,
but
they
they
got
always
caught-
do.
No, but I mean, it was like to a point where it's like you're
They
gonna.
got caught in the lie.
It's kind of like their movies. Not to say.
I like the Alien movies. I
Really?
like all of them.
I believe
I like
the
Alien
alien.
movies,
I
too.
believe the Alien movies promises what the title says.
No.
Aliens. Here they are.
No, but what they bring out in description and the trailers and stuff. And
No, that's always overhyped, but they released what they called a vertical slice of gameplay as a demo at last year's E3, I believe it was.
I like when companies when they underhype it, when it's just like doesn't even look good. They're just like, maybe I'll watch it and stuff like that.
Like that. Well,
And then you go and you see and you're like, this is fucking amazing.
like that's what I mean. That was like the Star Command when you were bringing up the FTL, because Star Command is essentially kind of like the same thing.
Yeah,
Where you
okay.
have crew. It's an overhead. It's like 8-bit. I could probably bring up like.
Yeah, I said it was like an okay game. I said you might like.
I watched one of the playthroughs by
Yeah.
someone else that wasn't you because I didn't know the name of your damn channel at the time.
It's all good.
Putz. So
Even though I told them.
yeah, you told me. Yeah, you told me. It's
I was like
the,
a nation with the
capital E
E.
and then
Oh, Nation EX?
Yeah, Nation X.
Oh, XCOM. XCOM came out. That was fun.
Oh, that was a fun one.
Slow
this
and
is a
annoying
start.
sometimes, but
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah, that definitely is exactly like that.
No,
it's like,
Not
it's
exactly
Well, it's
like,
like
but
FTL.
similar.
Like you know, you can pick your crew, and then you level them
keep
up.
going
And,
up.
And you get leveled up, like you pick your ship and all that.
You can't level up your crew; they level up automatically.
Well, I mean, they level up with stuff that they do.
Yeah.
Like in Fast and like I was watching, like when you like you get some that are like purely medical. You get to choose. Like this is kind of.
This has a little. Yeah. Keep going. Like skip to like. Is there any fighting or anything?
They're
just
kinda,
like this looks like Sims kind of.
Oh, this is them like fighting here.
Oh, SimCity. Anybody else play SimCity? I love SimCity.
SimCity was pretty fun.
SimCity 2000. Drop the robot.
Okay, here's a little fighting scene where
So it's like
two ships going back and forth.
So that's you got your guys. You got them manning like stations like engineering, weapons, and whatnot. Oh, warning, getting hit. Like ship blows up and then stuff catches on fire. Oh, that guy's on fire. He's all right though. He's just.
This is a lot closer view of what's going on.
Well, you can zoom out now. That's what I'm just saying. Like this is someone's playthrough, and this is like so now they're like targeting to shoot back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is technically the same. Just like
that's what I mean. Like when you were talking,
different.
that's what I mean. When you were talking about faster than light, it made me think of Star Command.
Yeah.
Stop waving your hand in front of the screen.
Have you played this game before?
No, because right now it's only on like iPhone or something. Like you could see at the beginning the guy had like the two finger things. So because there was a Kickstarter to bring it out to a PC game. Which got funded, but they haven't said when it's going to happen.
They might be updating it, making maybe a little
actually,
better.
I just actually checked out. Also, I started on. I was going. But like I just checked out the thing. I think they said like maybe 2 days ago it was like they were saying there's nothing really to report because we're just touching things up.
Yeah.
But like you
it's
upgrade
not even
your
like
system.
touching things up. It's just like
about to get hit in the engine. Boosh! Oh. Also, the balls can get blown out and suck people out. I don't know if that happens in Faster Than Light.
No, it doesn't.
Awesome.
You more suffocate because there's a shield around it, so you don't really get.
There was actually a board game. There was actually a board game that that was on Kickstarter that was a lot like Faster Than Light and that I was going to invest in and I didn't and I feel like a putz for not doing it. Where it was like pretty same thing. Like you have characters, you like just got attacked. You have to go and fix things. I don't really remember what the game was called.
Yeah. That sounds cool.
It was like you were like humans or like so here's a guy. Oh no! Into space he goes and stuff's on fire.
How is stuff on fire if you're venting in atmosphere?
I don't know how they fall into space and apparently nothing else is decompressed.
Enemies.
No, they're blaming on. You gotta shoot them.
Yeah, this is pretty similar. Yeah.
And it's like, that's what I mean. That's what I thought. I thought the people who were doing Star Command did the Fast and Light. Boosh! Stuff's on fire, being blown back.
This seems a little more like, oh man, I gotta like go at this like, a lot more. Like with Fast and Light, it's a little more flat 2D command type of style.
Yeah.
No, shooter. Excellent. I like it. Another.
That's why you usually do most of my phone talking on the shitter.
Yeah.
Really? When the phone rings, if I'm on the shitter, I never answer it.
Really? You know, you should try it. It's kind of quite nice.
It's
because then you feel more relaxed and shit and stuff. You're like, hey man, what's...
then you're going to wipe with the wrong hand and you're going to have a shitty phone.
Well, how do you get shit on your hands if you use proper amount of toilet paper? It's not like using one piece.
Oh god, you're getting
shit
phone
all
call.
over my
Oh
hand.
man, everybody listen to Artie's mother. Shh.
I'm probably gonna have to go home soon. Hello? Сейчас на автобус иду. Пока. Пока.
Goodbye.
К. На. Пока.
No goodbye.
Да.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll be there soon.
Lying. Info.
Сейчас приду. Пока.
Something. Goodbye.
Yeah, but if I've learned...
Пока.
Goodbye means nothing.
His mother certainly ignores it enough. Goodbye.
So.
Goodbye.
Gotta go to school tomorrow?
Yeah.
Of course.
I didn't go today. Might as well go tomorrow.
Why didn't you go today?
I didn't wanna.
Because he doesn't have to. He's got the easiest course load in the world.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that.
It's like
You weren't here for it.
It's like drafting art. No, sorry. It's what is it again?
Travel and tourism. Photography. ceramics, drafting.
So basically, he gets to go around and tell people about Hamilton, because that's tourism, and take a black and white picture of an old car, photography. What else you got? Drafting?
No.
He's doing drafting right now as he's making his D&D plan.
This is how this works. Travel and tourism. 50% of the time, have to write copy stuff. Straight up copy from a website.
Yeah.
That's how the assignments work.
That's usually
Copy.
Yes, that's how the assignments work.
And then change a couple words to your own.
No, not even that. I'm gonna change the font, but that's it.
Don't you dare change a word.
Because that's what it's asking you for. Next, I have photography, which I have a pretty cool teacher, so it's actually interesting.
I can get those lasers back. It's been 2 days.
I'll have them back maybe next week, maybe Friday.
Taking pictures of lasers.
Yeah, trying to.
Yeah,
It's not working very well.
Yeah, that's not that easy.
Yeah.
I'm going to take pictures of a frequency of light.
Exactly.
I would have if I had the fog machine working, but anyway, so I have photography, which
You know what you
is...
do? You just light a cigarette. Smoking's bad. And you just go...
If you had a fog machine, we'd be getting strobe lights in here and the music.
Yes, so I have photography, which is pretty much photoshopping stuff, which is kind of fun. Then I have ceramics, which is the second course of ceramics I'm taking, and that one was like a year ago, so I was doing some sort of projects in between that.
So, like, in a ceramic class, do you sit and make, like, a pot as Demi Moore is there as well?
What?
He wishes Demi Moore was there.
No, he just makes an ashtray. That's it.
No.
It's the main course is just making.
So far I made
You
a
made a
zombie
bomb.
head, and I made a flat thingy of a cool face.
Pretty much an ashtray.
And a fish.
You should make a bomb.
You should take a picture of these things so
The
we
pe-
can see them.
Exactly, and then you could use them for your photography.
Yeah, that's,
Perfect.
that's
It's
the
the
plan.
same teacher, actually.
That's kind of the plan. I have the same teacher, so it wouldn't really
Or
matter.
you just get like a kind of black and white photo with a little bit of like whatever it's called that starts with an F, the reddish look, and then you take a picture
Sepia.
of a leaf.
Yeah.
That's it.
Then
On a street, of course. It has to be on a street, the leaf. It can't be on grass or it just...
Single guy walking, like, down the street by himself with a briefcase. I guess Sunset or something.
yeah. Then I have drafting,
With another guy running
which
behind
is
him
a
with the stuff.
fucking joke. There is literally nothing that... No information there. Because I took grade 10 drafting, grade 11 drafting, and this is the grade 12 drafting, which is a grade 11 and 12 split. It is 4 or 5 weeks into the semester.
It's the same shit.
We have been doing the same level of stuff, and both grade 11s and grade 12s have been doing the same level of stuff.
Then why bother? Why would there be a grade 12 class of it then? It should just be like there should be 2 courses of it then.
Well,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
originally...
The thing is, I'm fairly certain the grade 11s did not even take the grade 10 course.
I bet.
So it's pretty much grade 10s and like 5-7 grade 11s.
It's just the same shit over
And Arte.
And me.
And let's just remember, this is what our tax dollars are paying.
It's kind of like a computer class.
No, not even. Because
It's worse.
we're doing AutoCAD,
Mm-hmm.
which
So
is
it is
easy.
on the computer.
It's on the computer, yeah. In grade 10, I learned how to manually draft things with a pencil, an eraser, and ruler, and a couple of other things.
Well, scales and set squares. Come on.
Scales, set squares, and fancy stuffs. I learned how to do AutoCAD. I did a house. I did parts. I did 3 views. I did isometric, oblique, and whatnot. A lot of stuff.
I can't remember oblique.
Uh,
Was this 45 degree or 30 degree?
There's one that's straight up and a 30, and there's one that's both at angles.
Oh.
All right.
That's
Grade 11 year?
interesting.
We had a different teacher for 3/4 of the semester.
Mm-hmm.
He brought in 3-dimensional stuff like solid edge, which was pretty fun, but we already weren't drafting a lot of things manually. Like, I started losing those skills, which I was kind of upset about.
Super useful skill.
Super useful. We still did a model. We still did a house.
Do you still have that model?
I lost it. I don't know where it went.
How could you have lost it?
I left it in the art room, and it disappeared.
Oh, someone stole it.
Someone stole
The
it.
teacher took. I like this.
Oh, it was so awesome.
It was pretty cool. I'll make another one.
His house had lights, like functioning.
For some reason, I could just see like Justin just editing all this out.
Oh, probably. We're pretty. He's.
Look at him.
Hey, look at my
What
face.
is he looking at? Porno?
I said my face.
What?
I don't know. Oh, he's got D&D, and you've got your Minecraft.
Anyway,
I've stopped playing Minecraft.
Well, I'm not. I have nothing relevant to add to this conversation.
I'm telling a
I
story,
took
and
myself
then I have
out
to
of the
go.
conversation to let him go on his conversation without my stupid dumbass remarks. And now you're getting mad that I'm
getting
not
mad.
adding dumbass remarks in that
We're
I'm
laughing.
staring off.
Anyways, moving on to the wonderful story of my shitty class.
It's terrible. It's hilarious.
So, I did a house. I did drafting. I did a bigger house. I did 3D modeling. I did more projects. Then, this course. I'm doing stuff that is easier than the things I started with in grade 10.
Why do you get the nice chair?
Because I stole it first.
Because he was in here first.
Well, to be fair, the first time we did this, we were all at the table in the kitchen. The second time we did this,
Kitchen table's better.
No.
it's more echoey.
Oh, okay.
There's more stuff in here that reduces the echo.
We just put blankets all over our heads.
Plus, this is the norm I usually function in.
Yeah, okay.
But also because I chose this seat because it lets me control the computer and everything. He took that seat because Jesse wasn't paying attention, and Jesse took that seat because he's
It
like,
was
I
the
can
last
make
one.
this comfortable.
Anyways, so back
Yeah, I
to
like
the story.
It's good.
I'm doing stuff that is easier than the grade 10 work that I did before.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, we were drawing one thing, which was an M. Imagine how many lines an M could have. Normal Times New Roman text. So that's not a lot of lines, right? With dimensions in a box. We've been doing that for 2 weeks.
Why don't you say something?
I said things a couple of times, but it
Well,
really...
be like, sir, teacher, can we do something else?
That's the thing.
Sir, I'm done.
Like,
That's-
can we do something a little more interesting that's
No, because...
related to it than drawing an M inside of a box?
Yeah, just...
I
Just hold on. Let me finish this. This is not the whole thing that we were drawing the M for 2 weeks. Part of the reason we were drawing the M for 2 weeks because half the class doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Oh, fuck.
Half the reason is because our wonderful teacher likes to explain things. So for one solid day, we were learning how to set up the thing. For another solid day, we were learning how to draw a line. Which is click, 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 you have a line. Or click, click, direction, 500, enter. Yeah,
Click.
500. Yeah.
Click direction enter. Or click. Yeah. Easy.
Then we were learning for 2 days how to do dimensioning. Then we spent, no, before that, we spent a day on how to mirror it. Which is take everything on this side and flip it
Yeah.
on that side. So you only have to do half the work. So it'll speed up your work. Which I could draw 3 of them faster by hand, straight up, in that time.
With a ruler and a pencil.
With a ruler and a pencil, like the slow way. I could draw 5 of them in that time on the computer.
Yeah.
I could draw 100 of them at that time with that tool.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
I guess the whole thing about it being on a computer, there's more of an accuracy with scale.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's
Scale.
like
Yeah.
completely accurate.
But you could do pretty much accurate.
Yeah.
like,
So you would
accurate,
understand that
proportions on
even the grade
I'm good
12s
at that.
that took the course, the grade 11 course and the grade 10, I think they took the grade 10 course as well. The grade 12s that are in my course,
Yeah.
they were always in my class. When he starts explaining things, drawing a line. Alright guys, I'm gonna explain how to draw... Oh, hold on, I'm not doing the voice. I'm gonna explain how to draw a line. Let's look over here, and I want the grade 12s to pay attention to this too, because you might not know how to do this. Yes, quite. And so you click this, and you select the line tool, and you draw a line. So yeah. Hilarious. Hold on, Justin just pulled out some porn.
Some sweet Minecraft Rule 34. Shit, yeah. No exceptions.
So yeah, the reason I could go and say, oh hey, I'm done this. Oh hey, this is easy.
Can I do something that's a little more challenging for myself?
Yeah, can I do something more challenging for myself? First of all, I don't want to do that because A, he's not teaching it. Like, I looked around, I did that once. Right, I did that once. He gave me a drawing that you couldn't see the shape on it. It was the tugboat.
It was so dimensioned that the shape of the tugboat was lost.
Yeah.
Amidst the dimensions.
It was dimensioned poorly and shittily and pretty much wrong.
He gave you something that
He gave me something
that wouldn't be possible to do.
No, it's
No,
easy
it's
to
easy.
do.
Yeah.
Once you figured out where the thing was, it was just like...
The thing is, it's easy to do. I can do all of them, but he gives projects that are missing key components that you would have to assume to do. And when you assume things, first it makes an ass out of you and me.
Yeah.
And second, when it's related to building things, you have things that are not quite right and fall down, like that famous Tower of Pizza.
That leaning
didn't
tower
fall
of pizza.
down. It's just leaning. That's why it's the Leaning Tower of Pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Fuck off. The Leaning Tower of Pisa,
I
and
feel
not
like
the
Pisa-
falling down rubble of Pisa.
It didn't fall
It's
down.
actually
Anybody
falling
want
down
pizza?
still.
Probably slowly, because gravity's
Yeah.
like...
It hasn't fallen down because somebody with a brain picked up some blueprints and did it properly.
Also, the reason why the Leaning Tower of Pisa is leaning is because they built it on top of an underground stream and the foundation collapsed.
I think it's falling down because it's tired of too many stupid people walking up and putting their hands like they're pushing it down.
Or holding it up.
Or holding it up. It's like, I'm just tired of this. No more photos.
Have they structurally actually sounded it? Like,
Yeah, it's not falling
Put cables
anymore.
there.
Yeah, it's not going to fall anymore.
Look, I'm holding it up. No, we can see the cables.
Yeah, there's cables over there, man. Try again.
Pixels!
Before underneath you just put some wood planks up and cracked it against it. And like,
Yeah.
it'll hold.
Never mind.
So I did talk to the guy a couple of times to like see if we're gonna do actually anything interesting.
He straight up said no.
I mean, there's a mean
Pretty much.
No.
He's like,
Get out
well,
like that.
maybe at the end of the course.
No, not even. Because like what he showed us in the beginning, like the cool projects that you're gonna do.
Yeah.
He showed us a car, an assembly of a car. So it's a 3-dimensional model that is made of 3 parts.
Yeah, I know.
Now I can already make that.
You did that last
I can make that better and nicer. I did that last year in a different program, but that doesn't really matter. Learning a new program is a week.
Yeah.
Probably tops.
That's one thing he's learning that I never learned. I never learned how to 3D model.
It's really easy.
I learned how to hand draft.
Wait. How can those computers handle the 3D modeling?
They don't. That's the best thing.
They don't have any workstation cards or anything like that in them?
Yes, Justin?
I'm just talking, you are talking about 3D models and that. Pertaining back to the company we work for, there's actually a 3D program for inflatables too.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think none of those... Maybe Bob's computer, because
No, not like to build, but like there's a website out there that you can download a program that has a whole bunch of kind of inflatables.
Yeah.
That when someone like asks to rent stuff and gives a space, you can actually work it into the space.
Huh.
Oh, cool.
And all I could think is, why don't we have this? So we can be like, no, it won't fit. Stop trying.
Yeah, that way I don't have to go on top of the fucking rocket obstacle, sitting on 3 planks of wood to show to balance my weight out, to kind of hold on to the I-beam with one hand and try and replace the 4 fucking panels that got dislodged by it. Yeah, didn't even get a thank you for that. I was so angry.
Where was this?
This was with Mark one day.
Was that the one where you delivered the Aquafest as well?
I believe.
The
The
Aquafest.
Rainforest.
No, you had the Aquafest. Don't you dare say you had the Rainforest. Don't you dare.
It was the rocket obstacle
You had the rocket obstacle, but you had the Aquafest.
and the rainforest.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
not.
It was the fucking
No,
rainforest.
you know why it's not the Rainforest? Because when you go to work the next time, I will show you the Rainforest, and I will show you the Aquafest. I will show you, and you will say one is obviously Mark trying to do something, and one is me doing something. Because I got the two bouncers next to each other. One is half the size of the other. Because it just sucked.
Oh, I never said it was rolled well. I'm saying it was the rainforest.
But I'm saying it's shank.
It was.
I don't know.
It was fucking have the.
Well, the rainforest doesn't. The rainforest probably doesn't look how you rolled it. Because me and Barkley rolled it.
No, I'm not arguing that it was rolled. I'm arguing that it was like.
We're not even arguing. We're not even arguing the rainforest. We're arguing the rocket obstacle.
Yeah.
I'm saying yes.
Right.
You had the rocket obstacle.
It was like the rocket obstacle, the rainforest, and a popcorn machine in some place in Markham with the bubble man.
Are you sure it was Markham? Are you sure it wasn't like Mississauga?
Oh yeah, it was Mississauga. Yeah.
Mississauga, some banquet hall.
Yeah.
By a sushi place.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I did it like.
Wait, where is it? And where?
Mississauga by a sushi place, the banquet hall. Google it. Anyways, moving right along.
It was the day when we were laughing that like, what if Bob had Bubble Van low jacked, and then we turned Bubble Van on, and he's like, why'd you turn Bubble Van on? And we're like,
I was pissed off when
Nope,
you guys
not
gave us a really big King's Castle when we weren't supposed to have that huge King's Castle. We were supposed to have the one smaller than it, and we brought it to a banquet hall that was by a prison. And
Should've just gone into the prison.
but the thing is, when we set it up, it's way too big. It, like, just barely fit the side to side.
Oh, I remember that.
And like, I think it was me and Mark, and I was just like, "What the fuck did we just set up here?" The lady comes in, she starts to cry.
why? You got a bigger thing.
She's like, "It's too big. It took up like half the fucking hall."
Yeah, well, people don't really think about.
We came back. When we came back, she still loved it. She's like, "Thank God." No, it's kind of good that she had it.
Yeah,
because
probably
she's like, all the kids just stayed on it the whole time.
Yeah, it's a 22 by 24 foot King's Castle.
Yeah, it's
of course,
our
they're gonna stay in
biggest,
there.
like our biggest
Straight up
inflatable
bouncer.
They
bouncer
wanted to give us candy. She was like, "Here, take all this candy." I'm like, "I'm not taking that fucking candy."
Mark was like, "I'll have a piece of your candy." I'm like, "Damn it, Mark!"
Shut up, Mark.
Look, are you kidding? I've had like a legitimate, like just couple days or couple jobs of just being screwed. Let me show you the snow-covered hill. You can't see this, but here we show you the snow-covered hill. Like, I'm showing a picture of a phone. Like, it's literally the bouncer is on the bottom of the hill around a corner. The hill itself was like there was two hills. There was one hill that probably had a 20-degree angle and was maybe 50 yards. The next hill was about a 45-degree angle and was about 75 yards. Then around a turn, then into the pile where the snow was. And I had to go and pick that up with Dave. And I was out in the boonies. And we got there. Oh yeah, dolly was useless, which was going to be useless off the bat. We had to use a sled. And I got there and I raged. Why? Because Nathan, who delivered it, staked it in. And weight bags.
Boss.
And the stakes went into the snow. And got frozen by... They weren't even in the ground. They were in the snow. And I was just I was like mad. And we had to like put like equipment onto like this really expensive looking toboggan. Like wood toboggan.
Oh, I would have said fuck them anyways, because they put it outside in a snowy area.
I thought Bob didn't rent things in the snow.
Yeah, he does.
Nah.
Here, let me tell you about me and Arte. As we had
I heard that story.
As we had to put a derby and bowling in a snowfield.
I heard that.
Let me tell you about Mark and him in Cornwall and his snowfield. We have changed our stuff to go into snow now. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if we had the tools for it. We haven't got the tools for it. We keep picking up jobs in fields with snow, and I've said it before, not once have we said, maybe we should get some sort of sled. Because you can't dolly anything in the snow. You have to jerry-rig like a white sign with rope. Artie.
Yeah, that turned out good.
It did turn out good.
It's still ridiculous.
It's still ridiculous.
I think... Why? I thought that was Bob's rule.
No, well, I guess not if the money's right.
No.
The money's always right. He doesn't care. He'll rent
You
it
should
out.
just charge extra for the snow. He's like, well, if it's in snow, we're going to charge you 3 times. And then we should be like, well, if we're going to go do the snowy thing,
Well,
we should pay
well,
this.
see, he used to not do it. I can't understand why he doesn't do it because things are wet now. and there's no way to dry them.
Yeah, it's
They're going to be wet for months until it gets.
And they're going to be moldy.
They're ruined now.
Well, no. Things in cold could last without getting mold for maybe a month and a half. In the summer, it's worse because mold. Yeah. But like right now, it could last a couple months without really getting moldy.
It's cold enough out that the mold won't actually grow. It's like
okay, so now
it's keeping refrigerated.
Yeah, so like it's
all that means is like when we go blow them up to get them all certified again.
No,
they're gonna be soaked.
Well, then that's why we often blow things up before they get certified, so we take a look at them first because Bob wants to try and fix problems
last minute.
first.
It's like, he's coming in 3 hours. We need to move everything outside, blow it up, and check it.
Well, that's him being stupid because he used to before we'd have to come in like the warehouse at 5:30 and the drive and set something up and like
excellent.
And he would be coming at like 11.
I don't think he just doesn't want to pay the people to be there for that long.
No, he doesn't care about the people. He cares about Cam because Cam costs the most.
Yeah.
Because Cam will come and he charges so much money per hour, and if he's got to come back, it's getting more money that Bob has to pay. No. So it's better for him to blow things up, try and find the problem.
Every time he shows up, it's $1.50. He told me.
Probably.
It's $150 every time he shows up.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Like I understand why Bob does that. Like that's fine. All I'm saying is like we're gonna go there, we're gonna start blowing shit up, and it's gonna be soaking wet and smell awful. And then somebody, me, is gonna have to go with a fucking scrub brush and a thing to pay my penance for being literate.
You are quite literate.
I love how you're like biting down on the paper. Yeah, like to unfold it or something.
To fold it so it's
currently
not bendy.
I have 5 wet bouncers. The blue and yellow joust, which I think is actually wet from the summer, so that one's gonna be fun.
We
got the fun house.
Actually, it's not gonna smell that bad because it's more open. It's not like there's all
the circus maze and the derby.
Well, I think the circus maze lived. The circus maze is so shitty.
No, I bet at least
circus maze isn't that bad.
I bet at least 2 of those adrenaline rushes are wet and soaked, and
they're dry.
Are they?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I should probably start going home because there's sushi at my house that I gotta eat.
You don't have to eat it.
I want to eat it.
Well, that's different. You said you have to eat it. It's like you're gonna get there and just gonna force it into your throat.
Yeah.
Eat the sushi, but Mama.
No, I'm gonna force it into my own throat. That's my plan.
It's still pretty. Or taking the bus.
He'll take the bus.
He's taking the bus.
Not all of us can live around each other.
No.
Artie has to live at the other end of the city.
Artie has to live close to Checkers. Ha! So at a moment's notice, he can be called upon.
And he still makes Bob come and pick him up.
Well, that's because he has leverage.
I know.
Bob offers.
That's because when Bob needs Artie, he can't spend like 10 minutes Artie walking there or however long. He needs him now. Get him a sandwich, get him a drink, get him a chair, and 3 helpers.
The thing is, Bob's already in his house calling him with his cell phone. Artie, get out here.
Artie, get out of your house now.
Why are you calling the cell phone? It's like just comes through the window. Artie. He's
knock, 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 knock. Artie.
Artie, quick, put pants on, go to the door.
He's not even have pants on sometimes. Just shows up. Artie, what are you wearing? Fuck off.
That's the reason why I usually, I'm hoping really to actually get a legitimate job this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep having those hopes, and the hopes that you have will be dashed, just like everyone else's.
Yeah. When we have to come crawling back to Checkers.
Oh, no. I'm never going to leave Checkers. I'm just going to be like, I have to work over there today.
I thought you already had that.
Yeah, hasn't he gotten back to you yet?
No.
He hasn't gotten back to me either.
You emailed him too?
What?
Yeah.
Another job?
Well, there's like a theater place by Artie's house.
Oh, no,
The
it's hard to get theater jobs.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Probably try to do that thing that Liam did.
Suck a dick.
If you work for free, they'll say, come on over. If you work for free.
Undercut the competition by 20%, then charge 20% more. Bob logic.
Our prices are 20% less than the leading competition.
Our prices are.
And then we charge 20% more for delivery.
Some of the most
30% more for delivery.
Yeah, but I've seen some of the other contracts the other companies make. There are things like...
I know, their things are clean and functional.
Yeah, but a lot of things like they demand you have to have 6 people to come help them deliver a super deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
Us, it's like, here's Scott! Scott's gonna deliver it, Scott's gonna pick it up, Scott's gonna do everything.
And they'll be like, oh man, I can't believe you can do this by yourself.
Yeah,
I can't believe I can do this by
that,
myself.
People's like, I can't believe you get sent by yourself. Hart uses 2 people for the bull. Always. They've made him have to send 2 people to do the bull. Because I ran into Hart. Well, it wasn't really my fault. I was doing 40. But...
Because I ran into Hart.
No, but I did a job with the bull back in, I think, November or whatever.
Yeah,
and Hart was there with some inflatables and all that. And they were surprised that I was doing the bull by myself because whenever they do the bull, they always send 2 guys. That's just the way they've made it. They've made it so he has to send 2 of them or they won't do it.
Yeah, but if we try that...
Bob would never
You're
send...
like, what? Why?
Bob would never send 2 people. Unless you want to come to the Moose and Goose.
Yeah, I'll go to the Moose and
I'm
Goose.
surprised 2 people went
Why,
for
when's
that
the next Moose and Goose job?
Probably sometime in March.
Don't ever tell Bob, but it's very easy to learn that roping thing.
Well, what,
it's
the
the whole
rodeo
thing.
roper?
Yeah.
There was stuff in there I wouldn't have guessed you even looked at. That's why I wanted to
Oh,
call
to
you
fix
first.
it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, already.
Yeah, if it's in perfect working order, yeah, sure, anyone could probably do that. How many times is it in perfect working order?
Hardly ever
Once,
until I
when we
get...
first got it, and then
Maybe.
never again.
Until I fix it.
Yeah. And then never again.
The chiefiest.
Is that where you hide your drugs?
That'd be a pretty good place to hide your drugs.
No, would it be?
Inside the helmet for the Halo 3 Master Chief thing? Yeah.
You unscrew it, and then you take off the little casing. Then
Oh
hide
god,
it.
when I need my drugs though, I need them right away. I don't have time to unscrew.
No, you-
My hands are all
You
fidgety,
put
I'm
quick
shaking.
clips in them. Where they just unclip and clip it.
Yeah. You gotta get...
Bouncy castles are a horrible place to hide drugs.
We're not talking about bouncy castles anymore.
Actually, they're a pretty good place to hide your
No, actually they
No.
would be.
No.
If you put them in a bag and tape them to the inside above like a zipper,
Yeah.
who's ever gonna find them?
The thing is, there's air going through them.
What do you mean?
There's air going through the bouncy castle, so any sort of sniffer dog will be able to. Your whole
Now-
bouncy castle.
Now
will
it's a
smell of
seal
your
with
drugs.
coffee beans.
Not if I put that bouncy castle up a little dog's pooper. Bam, they'll just think they're being friendly. So let's just take the prehistoric now and give me a chihuahua. That's how I'm gonna make it fit.
Could you imagine if Bob tried to send one guy out to do the prehistoric?
Dan's done it before by himself.
That's because
Rolled it and put it on a truck.
that's because Dan is insane.
That's because Dan was Dan. He's not there anymore.
No.
That's the thing. And
Lucky for
a
him.
lot of
Wait,
people.
5 points. What's Dan's nickname?
The Danimal.
There you go.
Damn.
Danimal.
I'm fairly certain, like, if you actually like, it's gonna take longer, but you could do it by yourself.
You could
No.
maybe you could fold it.
I'm surprised.
And you'd struggle to roll it, but it wouldn't be. You couldn't manage it after that point. It would just be a floppy mess.
I'm surprised Jeff came back.
Jeff needs money.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff doesn't really need money. Jeff just likes to have money.
I like to make money.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody likes to have money.
Is there any work anytime soon?
I think he just got bored. He's like, well, might as well work at Trainers.
Yeah, he can
Is April gonna
he's
start up
quit
again?
twice and has come back like again and again.
Is it going to start back up in April full time, hopefully?
What's today? February?
27th of February.
Asking me if something's gonna start up in a month and a half? I don't.
What are you talking? What? It's like, it's almost March in like 2 days.
It's March. Yeah, in...
Stop tapping on the glass.
Oh yeah, Jesse, did
Before
you
I go
apply
bean
to
on
Sheridan
you.
and set up your interview date?
No, I haven't set up an interview date yet.
Set up the one on the 14th.
Why do you have
The
a
14th of March?
Yeah.
Legs from
Okay.
a chair in the other room that broke that I never got fixed. Also, in case of intruders.
I'll get on that.
Ah!
Yeah.
So I guess Hardy will be leaving us now.
No, nobody wants to walk with me to the bus stop.
Nope.
Well,
Try
I'm
again.
afraid the cord for the computer won't go long enough to keep the microphone with us. Plus, you know, there's elements in air.
I would like to go for a smoke though.
Well, then how about...
We should probably just wrap this up, really.
How long has it been now?
2 hours and 24 minutes.
There you go.
We've
Yeah,
been babbling.
we should
We're
probably-
gonna have to do a lot of editing here, won't
You
you?
kidding? I could have done it maybe 2 hours.
In the beginning, do you say hello, and then you're like goodbye, and then you're like okay. now
No, we
just
quite
smack
haven't got that under
it.
control.
No, we don't even have a name for it yet. You gotta come up.
I think we've come up with a name for
Yeah,
it.
he had a good one.
What do you think my good one was?
That was the bounce one.
There you go. Yeah, that's officially what we're gonna call it. Life on the bounce.
Life on the bounce. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah,
Well, okay, so then we'll wrap things up because Ari's leaving. The party's over. So
goodbye, everybody.
No, not goodbye yet, you puss.
Artie's leaving. He's putting his pants on and taking the party with him.
I never
Okay.
got to explain my YouTube.
Yeah,
channel,
that's what I'm
but,
saying.
next time.
No. What? Just right now. What's your YouTube? This is Scott.
No, I'll do
no,
it
no,
afterwards.
Scott, just fucking.
No, I'll come
Scott,
back.
for the love of God, just say the name of your YouTube channel.
It's the Nation X, and at the end it's a capital E, lowercase x.
Okay, so that's just like
It's a game channel.
Okay, it's a game channel. You can explain more later.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you've come. This is Scott. This is his channel. So if you are gracious enough to actually listen to us and to have listened to our entire ramblings, go check out Scott and his channel and his Let's Plays and whatever he does. Maybe
His
one day,
ramblings.
maybe one day he'll invite. God damn it, Artie. He's wearing my ring case on his head.
That's a ring case?
Yes, that's
Oh.
my school ring from high school.
Now
Oh,
we're making
nice.
a mess and noise.
Yeah. So
Why is
that's-
there a J on it?
Did someone hit him? God damn it! Why is there J? Alright, so we invited Scott. Hey, Scott maybe will come back.
Hey.
Can
Goodbye.
come back a few more times if he
Likes us.
wakes up. So maybe Scott will invite us over to do a Let's Play with him. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it'd be interesting.
We'll
Let's
work
play
it out somehow.
Let's play a co-op game.
Set up a whole gaming setup.
Yeah, there
Set
we
up
go.
A couple
We can get
of
that going.
computers. I got a couple.
Ah, we can all show up and play Guitar Hero.
There we go. We get that going. I'm sure that'd be
Your case
hilarious.
doesn't look that bad here. Looks like it okay.
You can always look at it later. Anyway, so that will be it for us from now. You have been listening to Life on the Bounce, and apparently the Toys R Us theme song. Shout out to the Toys R Us theme song. Shout out to Scene at the Board Game. Shout out to
Turn
the
it
Minion that's hanging on the wall. And shout out to Theater of the Westdale with their Joseph and amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
I think you should just redo that again, just in case.
Yeah, we'll record that later.
Nah,
Thank you for enjoying
and also
our
Little
podcast.
Shop of Horrors from the
Oh,
Theater
Jesse.
Westdale.
Surprise!
It's more like I hope you guys like the podcast. I hope you share with other people to other
Yeah,
people
we'll work
This
on
is
that.
like the
out
second
and have a good
podcast.
night.
We can always splice things in later.
I was just saying, this is the second podcast. We're still finding our way. We don't even know where we're going yet.
Smash, smash, smash.
So anyways, thank you for listening. We hope to get it going again. He puts down the microphone with such precision. Alright, everyone say goodbye now.
Bam!
Bye.
Goodbye!
Woo! It's over.